Hello and welcome aboard, everybody. How are you? Happy Thursday. Excuse me. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday Eve. Welcome. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. Why is it so damn low? I don't know. I don't ever change anything. It just switches these little weasels. But good morning. Welcome from Charlotte. This is actually the exact gate when I went to Cancun. The exact gate that I took off out of. The only difference is I was in just a plain Jane 321. But y'all know my love of US Airways. Any chance I get the opportunity to, I will do it. There's my territory. That's where I work. I actually deliver bags over here all the time. So, all not too different at all, but hopefully you guys are doing well. What's up? The man himself, Micah, what's going on, bro? Exploder, good evening. Awesome. How are you, bro? Awesome that you're here, man. I appreciate you. Welcome. Hopefully all is well. Let's see. Let me do one thing. There's one thing I just want to check, because for some odd reason, the sound of the music is not that loud. Now maybe it's one.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Oh, hold on. Mixer. Sound mixer options. Oh well, we'll roll with it. I just picked up self-loading cargo, so I'm gonna.
I come through. We're ready to get going now. So as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers aboard. Thank you.
There, that's cool. D-Champ, what's going on, big bro? How are you? Welcome aboard. We'll do this. Come up here. We'll get this puppy powered on. Go 1 and 2. This going. Let's see. There. Here. We'll go. Let's see. All that going. Our screen's lit up here. I wish you could save it in a brighter state. Like, I wish it would just save brighter. That would make life 10 times easier. This is what the TOLUS used to do. You guys remember the TOLUS? Glad I got off early. I was going to stay and help with mainline, but I decided to pass. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I do the same thing, dude. When I don't have to, I don't. Like, I gladly will volunteer many times, but there are times where I'm like, nah, I'm going to go tonight. Not a chance. Let me just take one look at something. I want to make sure there is or isn't. There's no that sim, so I'll probably fly offline. If anybody's going to fly with, I'll jump online. But if not, I'll just do the offline. Reload sim brief. I had this work one time. Something about a time? Hold on. Edit. Let's see. Time. Let's go. Departure 0. Cool. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. Swing back over here. Game audio. Let's game audio here. Oops, not there. Options. Sound. What is this, like a Fenix sound? Actually. Heck. I'm like baffled. I honestly. Why is it so damn loud? Huh. That's really weird. Like, I've tried. I don't know. I have no idea. I think the sound may be coming from a plugin. Okay. Okay. Let's try something else here. Sound. Oh, okay. I found it. I found it. Yeah, I'll turn that crap off. There we go. Sorry about that. There. Alright, let's get this puppy underway. I have no idea how that happened. Flight in it. Oh. Yeah, it was something with GSX, but like I don't know. Like every time I jump in this stupid thing, I got something that's jacked up. Like I don't know. I genuinely don't, and I had no idea GSX even makes noise. I thought they just do like visual stuff. Oh, American Airlines 70. No, we're not. It's 1778. That was my last flight. Cost index of 40. We'll roll with that. 380 per the sim brief. Wonderful. Jump on this. Align on reference, please. Thank you. X-Plane doesn't do that to you. X-Plane also doesn't give you these graphics. Like that's one thing I will reason why I probably won't ever jump back into X-Plane. Like I am more than satisfied with the visuals I get from here. Like I just going back into X-Plane is almost like it's almost like stepping back in time. Like going from a 2022 car to like a 2015. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Sim brief. This one.
Hi there, we are pretty much ready to go up here. We've got the load sheets on board, so once everyone's on board, please feel free to close the doors and we can get going.
Okay, great, we're almost done.
Gendo. Insert. Cancun's going to be another direct to 1-2 right. There's like 3 of them. I'll leave it. I'll double check it. I'll just remember it's 12 right, but excuse me, I'll have to double check. Have it reliable than flashy. I mean, to each their own. You know, like I'm not saying you're right nor wrong, or I'm right nor wrong. Like that's the beauty of simming is, you know, there's at least now there's a product for everybody. Like I mean, X-Plane 12 to me is not reliable. Will it get reliable? Maybe in due time, but it's right now it's not. You know, you got flickering here, wing problems there. Every beta breaks something. So I mean, I don't really think it's reliable. I hear more problems about it than I do anything else. Like there, and like I said, for me personally, it's just not like I couldn't get a fraction of the visuals that I get here. For me, it's like the immersion, like the visual immersion. I don't know jack about flying these airplanes, so I can't sit here and say like this handles like the real one. I got no idea. But I can say is when I fly out of here, like this view, yeah, I had this view, like to a T. I had this, and I can't get that. I can't get that with this one. It didn't in the first. I'll be honest with you. I can't speak on that one because I didn't fly it. Like I only can speak off of like what I've flown. Like I flew X-Plane 11, and then I jumped into Microsoft when there wasn't no problems. Like, but I did the demo of X-Plane 12, and to me it was more of a problem. So like I can't sit here and be like, oh, Microsoft was good and bad in the beginning. I don't know. I swear to you, I didn't fly it. But since I've been in it, I haven't had a problem. CLT mainly staffed by, or do they have some contractors? So the contractors do Lufthansa, Delta, basically everybody who's not American. Yeah. Victor, how are you, my friend? Welcome. But yeah, like I said, I don't know the problems that they had. Didn't toy with it. No, I didn't even look at articles about it. But since I've been in it, like I've had no problems. I've had tech problems. I can't really say it was this or that. Like I've just had tech problems. But when I got into X-Plane 12 demo, like it was nothing but a problem, at least for me. But like I said, it's I'm not saying it's here nor there. I've just found my preference, and I'm gonna roll with it. Alright, cool. Got this. We'll swing over here. Boarding is complete. We'll get our numbers going. We're gonna get about y'all. I'm taking 3-6 center. Do this, do that. And then here. We'll send these numbers off. 2835. I'll go 1/down 0.3. Toss you in there. Go here. Init B page. We'll do. Let's see. That one. 24.5 and 30.21 to 4.5 dash 30.2 block. Take a look for that, but we'll go to planning. But I did see something on. I was watching V1 Simulations departure out of. What was it? So where was it? Las Vegas, and I've got to say that departure absolutely like blew my mind. It was, he had the airspeed kind of buffer from the wind, and then just taking off. It was like holy cow. Anyways, we'll take a look at it in the cruise. There's no way. There's no way I'm using, I was going to say, 6,000 pounds for gas? No, it's 21,000. So we'll do... zero fuel weight's 24. Good enough. 21. There. Load this instantly. passengers are almost ready to rock and roll. So are we. Confirm, please. Yep, that's actually perfect. Perfect. We got that. That's fine. Then we'll just force it down. Cool. Complete. We got our numbers. Let's get our charts. We'll get out of here. We'll go flying. They got you working this Thanksgiving. I'm not sure because we get a new bid on Monday. And if I do, if I don't work on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna work on Thanksgiving because our last departure leaves at 1:30, and if we work, it's time and a half. Like if you don't work, you just get 8 hours of pay, but if you work, it's 8 hours of pay plus time and a half that you're there. So I don't mind working the morning shift. You know, at where I live, you know, we don't have much family down here. They're all back home in New York. And we already said like we're gonna do it every other year. Like 1 year we'll go there, 1 year we'll have it here. Sometimes they come down here, but they're coming a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, so they're not gonna come like here and then come back in 2 weeks. But yeah, so it's not nothing. It's like not a deal breaker. Ground charts, but yeah, like I don't mind it. You know, if I had like a big family down here and such, yeah, I'd be like, I'm not working. But I'll be home by like 11. Like maybe, no, I'll leave at 11, be home by like noon. Only due to, you know, last arrival I think gets there at like 11:50 that day. The last departure leaves at 1:30, so. What was I looking for? Departure, sorry. The BV5. Shut all of our doors. What is that noise? It's like a door trying to shut, but it's... Oh, there we go. Ready for push and start. Cool. No ATC. We'll start here. That going. Now I could get rid of this music. That. Okay. I was gonna say that might drive me drunk. Hey man, can let's see. Yeah, we can find a time for sure. Let's see. Boarding. No. I think I just pressed boarding. Oh no. I hope not. There we go. Prepare. Cool. They told me all I gotta do is call ops and say if they don't need me, then I'm off. But from what my soup told me, they're not that big. Yeah, normally on Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's like 2-3 flights, especially at like an outstation. Like so, at airports like not hubs, it's like 2-3 flights. Like they might get an early morning, and you know the last flight will get there at like 10 in the morning. Like they don't, you know, they want just as much as they want. Is you want to be home, like they want you to be home. Is as what I say is sometimes as cruel as the airlines are, they sometimes do have a heart. It might be a small one, but they do they do have a heart.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right. So we're gonna go to there, 2,000. Perfect. We have everything we need. What is this? Oh. But yeah, I only do it, you know, like I said, if you have a big family or if you're a Thanksgiving family that does eat in the morning time, like I know some families are like, yeah, 11 o'clock we're eating. I'm not even, like my contacts are in at 11 o'clock. But if you are that family and you don't need to be to work, why would you? Now, like I said, like my daughters are 3 years old and 13 months, so they're not going to know if we eat at 3 o'clock or 10 o'clock. They're just going to eat.
Release parking brakes.
But nah, I totally get it.
Release parking brakes.
Simmer down.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
There we go. Perfect. 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 But Micah, if you're still here, how was the? You said you were doing last flight, last stream. You were doing like GA flying. How did that end up? How was it?
Cabin crew, please arm doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take
That's
a minute
pretty
to
cool.
locate the exit closest to you.
Look at that.
Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured. All doors, contact, ready to go.
Make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave
Set
your
parking
carry-on
brakes.
items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats and emergency lighting will lead you to
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the flight.
There, holy cow! Like this self-loading cargo thing has so much options, but it's like, dude, I just want to hear the airplane. Like, the boarding was cool, like the noises were cool, but dude, shut up. There.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Yeah, I can't hear a damn thing. Like, why? Wonder if I messed it up right here. Oh, well, what the heck? There we go.
Unlocking.
Porter, what's going on, dude? How are you? How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's quite the drop on the nose, man. Got that one.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
There we go. You probably don't know who she is, but I met a YouTuber that goes by. Traveling with Tia Week. Travel? No, I don't. But I will definitely. Does she do like? What are those, like reviews? Like, you know how you travel and it's like a review of something? But nonetheless, that's wicked cool. That is. Now, let me ask you this. Were you subscribed prior? Or did you just meet her and then subscribe? Because if you saw like a YouTuber at work, that would be pretty cool. 36 center. So we'll go here and down. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I think well, I'll guarantee you, lovely Skylar was over here playing with my throttles, and she likes to pull the buttons and stuff. So I bet she had it up, and then it loaded with it in the up position on the ground. That's probably why it's talking about the landing weight or the landing gear. She was FA for A, but she transferred to Delta, I believe, some months ago. I've been described for. That's wicked cool. That's wicked cool. Yeah, the only person that I've up close and personally seen, holy hell, is Terry Bradshaw. Now I've done some charter flights where, like it was the Hornets, or I've done the Cavaliers charter flight one, or no, the Lakers flight when LeBron came to play the Hornets. I've done the Panthers, and I've seen them, but I never have like talked to them. But it would be cool too. Kenay, what's going on, bro? How are you? The man himself, Senior Wrong Side. How are you? Hopefully all is well. How's the work life? Hopefully they're not dogging you too bad. But welcome aboard. We're doing the flight that I took. Well, not all of it, but we're gonna simulate the Charlotte to Cancun flight. And we actually did, like, swear to goodness, I did take off 36 center. It was pretty cool. You said whip my ass today? Dang, dude. I hope tomorrow it doesn't whip mine. I work a double. Well, I always work doubles on Friday and Saturdays, but some days it's easy, like very easy. And then some days it's like, dude, why? Like, beat me like a redheaded stepchild on some days. There. Working at Atlantic. Gotta go see Travis Pastrana, Carino Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's so cool. I don't even, if I got to see like Kobe or like I don't even know what I would do. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if I could talk to him because I'd just be like so shocked or what. I have no idea. All right, so we did that. Good. Follow this company out. Tall, dude. You know what's crazy is like NBA players, like they're probably like, yeah, I'm just a normal guy. Yeah, to all your other NBA friends. When all of your friends are like 6'6" and above, yeah, I'm sure it is normal. But to us, dude, you're a living tree. Like you're a walking, living tree. Like I don't know. Like I wish I knew what it was like to have all my friends like 6'8" and up. Like what? Kev, what's going on, sir? How are you? How was your flights yesterday? How did they go? Alright, so flaps we have 1. Takeoff speeds are, I think they're 36. Hold on. Oops. Let's go to perf. 28 and 35. Yeah, I was off. Let's see. 28, 35. Thrust is toga. Trim is down 0.2. And we'll check the flight controls here in just a minute. Most race car drivers we work with are pretty short, minus a few. Now, do you think it's better? Like, I would think it would be better, better because you're lighter in the car, right? Like, because if you're tall, like, I mean, being tall doesn't necessarily equate to weight, but in some circumstances it does. Like, do you think it's better to be a shorter race car driver because that's less weight in the car? Cool, all green. Well, since you dipsticks are taking off on a closed runway, we'll just go around you. I didn't mind waiting for a minute, but we're not going to wait to use a closed runway, you dipstick.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Just you see 6.6. Holy crap. Ballast keeps the car even as possible. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. However, I'm a little sick. Took today off. Got a 4-legger tomorrow. Goodness gracious. Well, hopefully you feel better. Yikes. Here's the $1 million question for everybody. What was for dinner? What did you guys have for dinner? Taco Scooby, what's going on, bro? How are you? Welcome. Tacos, okay. Subway, eat fresh, okay. Wendy's, spicy chicken, nice. Just finished off some cookies, cookies and ice cream. There you go. Dinner at Champions, right there. I had, so I made sesame chicken and rice. So we had that for dinner. I also made meatloaf, like why you ask, for work. So I took some chicken and rice for lunch, and then I'll have meatloaf for dinner. But yeah, that's what I had, and I actually made it really good. Like, because in Charlotte, and Kenny, unless you know something I don't, but perhaps you can attest to this, there's not very good Chinese food in Charlotte. It's like, I don't know, it's not good. But yeah, I had some sesame chicken that was by far better than any takeout I've had here. And quite honestly, it was up to snuff with just good takeout food. It was pretty daggone good, if I do say so myself. We'll do packs off takeoff because the sounds. Now, I don't know if they've updated them, fixed them, tweaked them. I don't know, but they all sound amazing. Frontier with no gear. And that looked like it hurt. Alright, so I'm going to stop here just for a second. We'll get pack 1 off. We'll get pack 2 off. It's a dime a dozen out here, but China Guard is one I go to. Okay. I've heard of that. But, like, I'm telling you, bro, there was one that I went to, and I was so put off. Like, I swear to you, like, if I had a Bible sitting right here, I would gladly put all of my hands, feet, you name it, eardrums, all of it on there. My sesame chicken was green. Like, sauce and all, green. I couldn't believe it. So, I like, to this day, I don't get takeout. I go to the buffet, but I won't get takeout. Sorry, there we go. Alright, here we go. You ready? I'm going to shut up. You guys enjoy. Oh. My goodness. Toga SRS runway.
100.
V1. Positive
Flight.
gear up. Oh, look at that, man. Charlotte off in the distance. Goodness gracious, dude. Oh, my. Watch your ears. Wow. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. What happened to the background? Did you move? I got a house, so I actually moved out of where we lived and got a whole new place to live. But yeah, it doesn't it, dude? Oh my, yeah, you just missed it. But if you go back like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe you'll see it. You'll see it. That was bon appetit right there, dude. Bon appetit. You ever go to Overlook? Yes, I definitely do. They actually closed it. Overlook Drive is now closed. PAX. Oops. Everybody's probably cooking back there. I should have waited a little longer. But yeah, they closed it because of the construction. But I used to go all the time. I shouldn't say all the time. I went a lot. At least once a month, we'd go to Overlook. But yeah, it's really cool. There we go. Beautiful. Dude, that was crazy. Lake Norman over here. Let's see. 7. Nope. 5. Nope. 4. Nope. I don't know the buttons. 8. There we go. It's 0. Sorry. Look at that. Lake Norman up here. I think Michael, and I could be wrong, but I think he's on like the most exclusive part, like not exclusive, but I think his house is like on the north side of the lake. Like so up here, it could even be up here. But like all these places are like gated. The air park somewhere, I think it's over here. Maybe. Over here. Nonetheless, that air park is private property. And if you fly there and land there, it's considered trespassing. The only way you can land there is if you've declared an emergency. But there also is a public one too. Yeah, sitting here eating hamburger. Ooh, French fries and hamburger. There you go. Go Wolfpacks. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right, we'll get the seatbelt sign off. Cool. Oh, they are? Okay. What is this music? Oh, that's it's Ixon. I was like, where is this coming? I'm out of it today, guys. I'm just out of it. Go Wolfpack. I'm not against them, but I don't really watch much Carolina sports. I'll watch it if it's the only thing on, but I don't really partake. And I got warm my hot chocolate. I've got to warm my hot chocolate up. Alright. Make sure we did all this stuff. Let's see. After takeoff, flaps are up, landing gears up, APU is off. Yeah, and that's all it is. It's just my, it's just my opinion. I don't, just because I don't watch it, that doesn't, I'm nobody in the grand scheme of things. I'm just one small fish in one huge pond. But hey, if you like the Wolfpack, great. If you like the Blue Devils, great. If you like the Tar Heels, great. Hell, if you like the Boilermakers, great. It's not going to ruin my day, I'm just not much of a Carolina fan. It's probably because I'm not from here. If I was from here, I would definitely support my locals. But I'm not. I'm not even, I honestly, I wouldn't even say I'm from Philadelphia, but those are my teams. Except for, I don't really have a college team. I like Alabama, but I like Nick Saban. And I've said it before, if Nick Saban came here to Charlotte would be my new favorite team. I'm just an Alabama, Nick Saban, or Alabama via Nick Saban fan. Alright, got a guy, they say who was a trainer at Nashville. So tell his boss to put me in. There you go. Very nice, dude. I wish you all the best, if you've went this far, I think the ball is definitely in your favor. By all means, I think you'll have a job at Southwest in the near future. No, the college team, UNC Charlotte. They actually are right down the road from me, about 10 minutes, if that, down the road. And they just fired their coach. He just went out the door because they started 1-7, 0-7, something like that. I don't know. But or heck, even the Panthers. If he came to the Panthers, they wouldn't be my favorite team because I'm a diehard Eagles fan. Yeah, the Panthers need Jesus right now, bro. That's what they need. They need serious help. Cool. Got all this going. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the out. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start in-flight duty. Flight to watch. Please plug in your
You say I'm yet to marshal in a flight. What? Dude, grab them sticks and tell them that I'm doing it. Don't even try me. Yeah, you grab them sticks tomorrow. Tell them I'm doing it. Butt out, bro. It's my turn. Yeah, he went to the 49ers. I don't know. Everybody, well, not everybody. But the thing is if he can stay healthy, they'll be great. His problem is they've been healthy. Granted, he's honestly ran behind an offensive line that is about as hard as wet toilet paper. So I don't understand. I don't see why, or I don't think it's really, fair. But we'll see. I'm not sure how it will pan out for him. I hope he does well. I don't want people like professionals. I don't want them to suck their whole career. I just don't want them to beat the Eagles either. So I hope he goes to San Francisco, and I hope he does well until they play Philadelphia. Then I hope he doesn't do well, but I hope he doesn't get injured. Exactly. You run him 1,012 times in a game behind a nose or offensive line crap that can't stop a nosebleed. They want him to run the ball behind that team, but I wouldn't trust that offensive line running my bathwater. Let alone run blocking. No. But like I said, I hope he does well. I think Philly's got one more trade in him. If you guys follow Philadelphia at all, Howie Roseman is a trading wizard. I don't know how he does it, and he's particularly targets the New Orleans Saints and absolutely robs them blind. We'll see. But I do think that the Eagles have one more good trade in them. For who? I don't know. Rumor has it Alvin Kamara. I've also heard another defensive end, maybe Kareem Hunt. Don't know. So right now we should see it. Let me show you the flight plan that we have filed. It's the one that so when I looked on the in-flight entertainment on the airplane, at the airport, going there, this is what it looked like. So I tried to match up the line as good as I can. I don't know what it was, but I just tried to match up the line. So we come all the way down, go feet wet, just north of Tampa, like in between Tampa and Tallahassee, and then we come down, yep, and then right here, like this is all the strips and all that, I stayed about right here, and then I stayed down here somewhere. So we'll try to cut it in like right there, come downwind, turn around, and bam, just like that. That is it. So that's the plan. Now, unless like the weather absolutely switches in the next hour and a half, that's the plan. I don't think I've been to Cancun a couple times, but I don't think I've ever landed like coming off the water. It's always been this way, like to the water. But what's the name? When I was there, it was really cool because they actually get a ton of heavies. Like as you got, like Cancun is a it's a world known like holiday spot. So there's Edo Swiss 340s, there's 350s, 777s, Dreamliners. Like there's a ton of heavies on top of Maxes and this and that. I think Air France used to send the 380. I do know that Air France used to send their 380. I think they now do a 777-300, or maybe a 350 or something like that. But yeah, they would all come off, like they'd take off, and then they would come out on their departure, and they would fly over like our resort. Like I said, it was up here, like we were across from the island, Island Harris. So and you would just see them going. I'm like, dude, as much as I love this resort and all that it has to offer, I'd give my kidney away to be a pilot on one of those flights, dude. Who was last race? Okay, gotcha. Champ will be set after this weekend. Okay, gotcha. Who would go to Cancun for Christmas? Me. Any day of the week, twice on Sunday. Never been, dude. You have to. It's an experience. Like, if you've been to an all-inclusive, then you know what it is. Like, it's the same thing as in this place or that place. It's just different name on the map. But if you've never been to an all-inclusive, like, bro, it's, drinks are included, food is included, like, there is stuff you pay for. Like, we could have went to a burlesque show that was $50 a person. I was like, I'm not really into it, especially for $100. But there's always stuff going on. There's events, there's this, there's that, there's this. But the food, like, if you want, well, let's see. We had 7 restaurants to choose from. You make your all your restaurants. What they have? Japanese, French, Indian, Italian, a steakhouse, Mexican, and something else. There was something I can't remember. But yeah, when I went to the steakhouse, I had 2 steaks. I had surf and turf, I had steak and lobster, and I was still hungry, so I got another steak. And then all week long, I was drinking Johnny Walker Black Label. Let's just say this: I had enough alcohol and meat, we'd all die of some sort of cancer. Like, if you don't die of gout, your liver's shot. Yeah, dude, you definitely need it, man. Everybody, I don't care what nobody says. Everybody deserves a vacation. It's almost, it should, in all seriousness, like, if I was president, I would have a week every quarter. So like, one in the summer, one in the spring, one in the fall, everything that you go take off. Like, now I don't know if you necessarily have to go somewhere. That's to be, that's for you people to decide. But I would give, a week off every quarter, because I fully believe that in order to be successful in life, you have to invest in yourself. Like me, maybe it's just not going to work. Maybe it's taking time away from this, time from that. Like, I believe it. I'm a huge supporter of it. There we go. Maverick, what's going on, sir? How are you? Welcome aboard. We are en route Cancun. Hopefully all is well with you. Are you working today or tonight? The Angular, I hope I'm saying that right. God forgive me if I'm not. The Angular YouTube, welcome aboard. Welcome to the Oatmeal family. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. We have meals on board. If you, they're virtual, obviously. Meal 1 if you're hungry. Meal 2 if you're hungry. Welcome. Just getting off of work. Nice, very nice. Good. Abso-stinking-lutely. Beautiful. Let me change this song. Like when I was on vacation, like I enjoyed the mess out of it. And then when I came home, I was literally ready to come home. I was like, man, I can't wait to just like get back into my bed, get back to like the swing of things. Like, but I enjoyed every moment on vacation because I wasn't doing anything. Like my hardest decision was like, which pool to go to, or do I want a strawberry daiquiri? Do I want a pina colada? And I said, let's just have a Miami Vice. We'll have both. I'm hungry. About to get some food before heading to Rookies. Nice, very nice. Let me guess. Subway. It's going to be a Subway night. Now, what do you get? So, welcome to Subway. What can I get for you? What is it? What is it? What is on the menu? Oh, I didn't start the flight. Daggone it. Hold on. Let's see. The spicy Italian on the herb and cheese. Okay, now that I will say, if it's an Italian sub like I'm thinking, just an Italian sub, their herb and cheese bread I could probably eat by the foot. Like in all seriousness, like, I don't think I could just eat a piece of it. Like I'd have to have a foot of that bread. It's so, at least from what I remember, it's so good. Subway Italian BMT. Okay. Now what's the M? Like I know a BLT, but what's a BMT? What's that? What is a BMT? Bacon meatball? It doesn't sound right. No. I don't know. I have no idea. What's a BMT? Spicy Italian, the only one. Okay. Now, I like I said, I was telling Maverick in history. I said I haven't been to. I don't go to Subway that often, and he's like, dude, what the heck is wrong with you? And I'm like, well, it's the only reason why is because there's so many good local delis and sub shops in Charlotte. Like, I just can't justify it. But now you got me wanting some Italian herb and cheese bread. So I might have to hit up Subway. I don't really like. I just like subs. I do like Jimmy John's. I do like Jersey Mike's, but they're really expensive, dude. Like, Jersey Mike's is so expensive, it sickens me. I went there one day at work, and even with my discount, the sandwich, the drinks, and the chips was like $20. I was like, if I'm not full for the next 10 hours, like, this was a waste. No, I wasn't full. Filled with salami, spicy pepperoni, and Black Forest ham. Yeah, I do like Jersey Mike's. Maybe that was just airport prices, but I will say I was sick of the dog when I almost walked away, but I was like, you know what? They just made this sub. Like, let me do it. Mo, what's going on, brother? How are you? Welcome. Happy Friday Eve. Hopefully all is well. What is I'm getting hungrier more than I get 2 sandwiches at Subway for the price. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, I was there, man. It was bad. Have, what's going on, man? Dropping a like, showing some love. I appreciate you, dude. Hopefully, whatever you got going on tonight, you enjoy it. You have fun. You stay safe. Most importantly, stay dangerous. But I appreciate you. Yeah, dude, because here's the reason why. I was sick and tired of Panda Express. Burger King was closed. What else? Yeah, dude, it was sickening. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was sick as a dog when that came up. Drew, yeah, I actually reached out to Drew yesterday. He just has a really busy month with family, work, and just other obligations. He said he's just been, like, drained. But I legitimately did reach out to him last night. I was like, dude, where the heck are you? I haven't seen you on the World Wide Web. And he was like, I just, work, family, some other things that he does outside of, life. He said he's just been really busy. But yeah, I agree. 2 subs for the price of 1. Excuse me. Yeah, Jersey Mike's, fresh as hell. That's why I like it. Okay. No, it's not bad. Like, I actually really enjoy Jersey Mike's. Firehouse sub. That's another one. I do like. They have that sauce. Whatever that Firehouse sauce is or something. I don't know. It may be even just not even be like something special, but it's good. Like subs. I don't know. But if you guys have ever been up north, or if you're on the East Coast or on the West Coast, you've been to the Northeast particularly, Wegmans subs, dude. You will never, ever have a sub like you get from Wegmans. Like the Wegmans sub shop. So they only do, I think there's their small, medium, and whole subs. I think their whole sub is like 16 inches. And it's like $10 or $12. Like, it's not like you're gonna die from it, like from the price, but I mean it'll stop your heart. There's no doubt about it. Okay, small, medium, large. The large one is even under $10.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level and we're not anticipating any major delays, so hope to have you at your destination on time as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items, and I invite you to please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Yeah, like they are to die for. A Wegmans sub, Danny's favorite. Now they do have, if I get a hot sub from there, I get this buffalo chicken, like it's chicken tenders with like buffalo sauce, and I get them on lettuce, banana peppers, and ranch. Oh my god, it is. Oh, you just can't beat it, bro. Let's see. Look at these humdingers. Like this doesn't do it justice. Like these subs, like I mean, that's my hand. Like I gotta sit there and grip that sucker. Like it's like the size of my head. Yeah, see, look, that's a sub. They cut that sucker in 4s, bro. Like, oh my gosh, yep, there's a Weggy sub. Oh my goodness me. The Danny, no, that's not a Danny's favorite. That's a Danny's favorite. It's got salami, spicy capicola, and ham on it. Oh, godly. God bless. I've heard of that one, Hoagie, yeah. Yeah, it's his union break. Exactly. That, honestly, dude, I think Drew lives on YouTube and visits the real world every once in a while. Like, it don't matter where you are, the time of day, that man is somewhere. It's almost like aviation geek. Like YouTube guys, like I swear to God, YouTube needs to pay you. YouTube needs to pay you. Oh no, the trap, dude. That's so. Are you? How far away are you from like LA? Like is that like an hour, 2 hours? How long does it take? Do you ever do emergency failures in Phoenix? Planning on doing a couple tomorrow evening? Oh, okay. I just have the random failures, so if they pop up, you know, I'll try my best to sort through it. But I don't ever like just like trigger one for fun. You know, like if they happen, they happen. You know, I'll accept it. But I don't just sit there and be like, let's just try an engine fire. Boop. Nah. No way. But if you're gonna try some tomorrow, now are you just doing them? Like, is that your free time to do them? Are you doing them on a stream? What? Because I want to see it. We say YouTube company. They really should. Like they really should. You and Drew, man, are almost YouTube ambassadors. It's absolutely bonkers. Hour-ish with no traffic. 3 hours with traffic. Oh my god. Oh my goodness me. Nah. No. And let me ask you this. I mean, you don't have to answer, but are you a California native? Like, is California, like, born and raised, or did you move somewhere to California? Right, let's see about where we are here. Caught that, holy cow. No. No. Bro. We just went like 40 minutes out of the way. You've got to be kidding. Oh my god. I swore to goodness I pushed direct. Gosh. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, I mean, we're up in, like, Virginia. Oh my god, dude. Ain't that something? Where is it? This is where we go over the water. We're gonna go direct there. What the heck, dude? You're on your second count. Why, hello. Welcome. Oh my, like, look at this. I am a dingbat, bro. We should have just got a freaking clearance and went to Chicago. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I do. I work tomorrow. Oh well. Here's what we'll bump up the cost index. Oh, dude. 99. There. Oh, God, bro. My, oh my. But yeah, I don't mind staying up late on my first night going to work because I just had, you know, all these days off. But, had to come try. Oh, why, thank you. Salute to you. Wow, what an idiot. Like, I'm, oh my god. That right there is a ding. I am the honorary doofus of the day. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, the whole time. But I swore, I probably did. I think I just pressed autopilot. But I swore I went direct to. Probably not. But I don't know. Either way, we were in freaking Virginia, dude. Oh, goodness me. But, while we're watching, I gotta show you guys this. It was from B1 Stream. Now, hopefully he doesn't copyright strike me. I don't think he should, but if he does, so be it. But check this out. This, honestly, this right here, in my opinion, is why I fully believe Microsoft is just the next coolest thing since sliced bread. Now, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, right? This is just my opinion. This is some of the reasons that got me. Let me turn this up a little bit. Hold on. And he's also said the wind in this airplane is very loud. I think it's extremely loud. All right.
Or slight, because it's all downhill.
So when we get there, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't,
This one here.
let me just, we'll roll through it, and then we'll talk about it after. It's like almost a minute,
Let's
40
see, I
seconds.
think he's
Here you
good.
go.
guys ready? Vegas traffic, American 357 departing on 1 right to your 2 Vegas.
Sound like B1.
Nope. Here we go. Yoga's in chat. Got a bunch of new members here. Let's turn the chat through. Nose forward on the stick. Spooling above 50. This is about as loud as these engines can get. With the packs off, toga takeoff. Here we go. Yoga.
He's gonna go outside. I don't want to.
They are screaming.
I don't want to deafen him, but here we go.
Uh-oh. Can't get my view back. Somehow I Mantoga, SRS, and Nav. Oh, look at that airspeed stagnation. Did you guys see that airspeed stagnation? This is real life. We're through 100 knots at V1. We're going now. Look at that airspeed stagnation. Rotate. This is why we're doing a Toga takeoff. Positive.
All right,
Zero.
that's number one. Watch
Here,
this.
This is going to be mightily loud. Fly with.
Hold on, just watch. Watch this.
I'll tell you what, we're going to do this. Look at that.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh my word.
Right.
Let's do thrust reduction from up here.
No, right here. Watch. Watch.
Look at the fountains. Look at the fountains. Look at the actual fountains. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Dude,
Are you kidding me?
like,
This is real life. We need to turn the packs on or we're going to smoke everybody out. All right,
like, first and foremost, the airspeed. When he was saying the airspeed stagnation, I have not seen that, at least to the best of my knowledge. I genuinely have not seen that in another sim. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't know. But I have seen that in real life. Obviously not to the effect of that, but in one of my flight lessons, I did see it in a takeoff. And I knew it. Like when I saw it in his stream, I said, get out of here. And then he said it. So I was like, all right, I'm one that saw it. And then he said it. And I was like, all right, that's confirmation. Like that right there, holy hell. Sorry. That right there just proved to me that this was not, it's not just a desktop sim, but it's almost like its own universe. It's almost like its own meta world. You know, you get into it and it's a living, functioning, you know, almost in a sense breathing world. Like that was crazy. that it actually simulated that. Now, if that's a Fenix thing, if that's a Microsoft in general thing, I don't know. But the fact that that was there, wild. 2, the fountains. Did you see that? Like, did you see that? did you see that? Like, that is something next level. I have Flight Tampa for my X-Plane. I almost said Xbox. I've flown out of Vegas more times than I can count. Because in X-Plane, it was by far the best scenery out. I didn't see that. Not one time. Now, Microsoft, I never looked. Because I was like, alright, well, I doubt it will do it. That just blew my mind. Boom. That's crazy. Like I said, in my opinion, that is why I fully believe Microsoft very well may be the future. Very well. Like, X-Plane has some shoes to fill to compete with that. Like, the environment, that's crazy. But, like, that the airspeed stagnation and stuff like that, that's not something that a lot of people will really care for. Some may, some won't. Oh well. But when you take off and you see fountains doing their thing, come on. Like, that's crazy. Like, that is crazy. And like I was saying earlier, like, it's immersion, dude. Like, when you get into the sim, most of us, I think I can say everyone in here is not an airline pilot, right? Unless one of you guys are some airline pilot that I know nothing about. We're not airline pilots. So all that we sim is from what we learned by either V1, Flight Deck to Sim, some pilot teaching us things on a simulator. Maybe we watch Just Planes videos, or another one of those in the cockpit YouTube videos, or simply what we've witnessed as a passenger on an airplane. That's all we really know as simulation. Now that's as close to real life flying or real life trips as we'll get. Like, I don't see how you can beat that. Unless this was a motion sim, I don't see how you're going to beat that without going to doing that in real life. Like, you taking the video out of the window. Like, my mind was blown from that one. That was crazy. That was crazy. He supported 40 minutes out of the way. Yeah, that's possible pilot deviation. They didn't get me because, one, I'm not on VATSIM because there is no VATSIM, so I was like, forget it. And 2, I'm not on VATSIM. D-Champ, that's exactly what it is, dude. That's just insane. Like, and you don't, like, I'm not saying, like, what I say is, weighted in gold. It's barely weighted in paper. But that's crazy. Like, even in Charlotte, like, I can specifically say, like, that's pretty darn close to Charlotte. Granted, they got a couple things to update, but from the construction, like, what they have pre-construction, it's pretty darn accurate. I go there every day. Let's see. Yeah, gotta do a flight out there. Absolutely. It's the second reason why I switched from Microsoft. Can't wait to see what's coming in the future. Exactly. Hey, Zada, what's going on, sir? Good morning. How are you? Yeah, now there wasn't anybody on. Like, there's literally nobody on. So I was like, like, I'm not gonna. Where are we? There we are. I'm not gonna. Like, I'll touch the corner of this airspace for 10 minutes. But I was like, it's not. Nobody's flying with me, which is fine, And I just didn't. I didn't necessarily have a reason to jump on tonight, so I just stayed off. And another reason. This is the biggest one. Like, airport, like, trips like these, I want to make sure that we get, like, the coolest views of things. So, like, I didn't want them to, like, throw us for a loop, and then we come off the island like this and in. Like, because there's a route that'll take you this way, down and in, and I didn't want that. So I was like, well, if we're offline, there's no way that we're not doing this one. But, yeah. Oh, boy. We better make sure we're going to have gas, dude. I literally can't believe we went that far out of the way. Nancy. Okay, nice. What's good, bro? Hey, man, I'm doing great. Yeah, we'll have the gas. I'm doing great. We actually just went like 35 minutes out of the way because I didn't press direct or something. Nonetheless, we went north. We're supposed to go south. But hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully all is well with you. And happy Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve. 30F, Virginia Tech and NC State. Okay. Hold on. I think I saw earlier there was something with Bluebird Simulate, the guys who were making the 7.5. I think they put out cockpit video or something. I could be wrong. Bluebird Simulations. I swore I saw something to do with the 7.5. Yeah, I did. Now, I'll share the link with you guys. But I don't know these people, and they probably sure as heck don't know me. But if you guys are interested in the Microsoft 757, check that link out. It's some cockpit videos, wing flex, and auto land. So I'll check that out on my own time. But yeah, I cannot wait for that plane to come out. I think that one, 7.5, honestly, I don't know. Like, I want to say this 777, but it might even be the 7.4. I don't know. I just can't wait for heavies to come out, basically. But I don't know what I'm more excited for, 747 or 777. I also know it. Maybe you guys know too. But the guys that make the 787 mod. Heavy division, they're doing a -9. Pretty cool. And I guess it's a standalone, so I don't know if that means you don't need the version of Microsoft with the 7.8, or you do. I don't know, but nonetheless, that's really cool to have a -8, or excuse me, a -9. Look at that. Well, you might be back overhead in Charlotte. I can't believe that. But yeah, check out that video. Like I said, I just can't wait. I know for sure when that comes out, I will be one happy camper.
Still worried about the pipes in the house leaking?
Oh, I was like, what the heck is that noise, dude? It's an ad. Ooh. 3-0 at half. Oh boy, we're back. At least we're back to Charlotte. Oh my god, dude! I literally just can't believe it. Like, I've done some stupid stuff today. I really did. But this one may have took the cake for the evening. This one might have done it. I gotta take my dog out. did do it, right? Hold on. Come on. Why doesn't this... Ah, that's why. Aha. Maybe now it'll work. What's going on, Cruz? How are you? Yeah, dude, I don't know what the heck happened. I swore I pressed direct to where I had to go. I guess not. But hopefully all is well, dude. Welcome aboard. But I appreciate it, man. Great stream the other day. Unfortunately I got tied up just with the rest of the day, but I did watch the replay from probably 22,000 feet down that night. Great job. Great job. But hopefully all is well. Now, you said you're back in school, right? College, university. Hopefully that's going well. Right? Hopefully classes aren't too tough. Got a good schedule. No super early classes, unless that's what you like. I know I hated them. I was good from I think some of my first classes were like 10, and then I was done by like 5. Like, to me, that was a good day. Then there were some days I only had like 2 classes, but hopefully all is well. Do you have off-campus housing? Like, do you have your own house or anything like that? Or do you stay on campus? Because if you do all that streaming in a dorm, like, God bless you. Like, you are a legend. Oh, cool, I got some points. Alright, 1 second, guys. Just give me a minute. I gotta take the dog out. So I'll be right back. She's over here looking at me like, you don't see me here, stupid? Like, the dog's like, at least I don't fly out of the wrong way. Yeah, shut up, dog. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Isaac, what's going on? How are you? Welcome aboard. Sorry about that. I just had to go take my dog out. It was like something... Yeah, dude. Something wasn't right, dude. Something wasn't right. Long haul... The opposite across the pond had 0 traffic and 0 controllers. Oh my god. Gate to gate. Oof. Talk about uneventful, right? Talk about uneventful. Perfect. Oh, what? Hold on, folks. I think I just found something out. This might be pretty cool. Yes, busy at college. As always, good thing is it's my last year because I'm so done with it. You do online classes, but I go to the university to coach my. But I go to the university to coach my D. Holy cow! Okay, so did you play D1 college tennis, or are you just a coach? Like, did you ever play yourself, or are you just a coach? I mean, nonetheless, either way, that's a really cool thing. But did you ever is that how you're at college? Is on a scholarship? Because that's wicked cool. I'll have to look at this. Been a minute. Hey, dude, it has. All is well. I really can't complain. We're en route to Cancun, and other than that, outside of this flight, life's good, dude. Work's going well. Went on vacation a couple weeks ago. Can't complain. Moved into a house. Got a house. So I can't complain. It's hot chocolate season. Like, I really, look at that. Barbecue master, that's what I am. But yeah, the season is amongst us of crockpot meals and hot chocolate. So I am one happy camper. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can't. I'll have to do. So I just found out. So I decided Olive Garden instead of Subway. Okay. The breadsticks, dude. Olive Garden breadsticks. Oh, I'd smack my mom with one. Their salad is really good too. With those, a fresh Olive Garden breadstick. Oh god. Just in your house. Yeah, I'm a former tennis player in the Philippines. I didn't play for school. Gotcha. Okay. Well, heck, dude, that's wicked cool. That is wicked cool. A former tennis player. That's wicked cool. The only time I was ever good at tennis was on Wii. Wii tennis, unstoppable. Real tennis, don't even try it. Don't even try it. I couldn't keep the ball going straight. It always would be like a home run in baseball, and I'd crush it. But yeah, no. Tennis is cool. Let's see, we're going to look at something real quick. I can tell you where I'm going to work tomorrow. Not specifically the gate, but I'd have an idea. Let's see, what's it looking like tomorrow at work? Hopefully it's not a bad day. Nobody wants a bad day in the office. Alright. Oof. Rough day. This is the last bank at work. Last bank. And then... Oh, I want it for... the puck. Will it show me? I want to see the next 12 hours. I don't want to see the next 2 hours. No, well, that sucks. I was showed one time, but I can't figure out how to do it. You could change this time to see like more time in the future, and that's really what I want to see. Yeah, much. I would much rather. Holy cow! I'd much rather see what's tomorrow than I can pick a gate. Because I know what zone, so at my job you pick a zone. So like, normally I'm at 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. That's normally where I linger. Or it could be 5, 9, no, 5 or 5 alpha, 7, 9, or 11. That's one spot. And then you just get one gate. Like I'm not at all these gates. Like it's one. Like I've said before, you just get one gate. But I normally know it's between these, and I was gonna pick. Like I can go to work and tell my manager, like, can I get gate 9? But I'll just have to do it in the morning. I'll get there, check the computer, and be like, can I get 9 or 11, please? Thank you. I used to be on a national team playing tennis for your country. Yep. Wow. That's, holy cow. The national tennis team. Dude, that's like more than impressive. That's awesome. So do you still play like recreationally or what's the word? Like not competitive, you know, like obviously not like college or pros, but like pro-am? Do you do any of that still? Because that's amazing. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Wii tennis, can't beat me in it. I'd give Roger Federer a run for his money. Mark my words. I would. Venus and Serena, nothing on me. Can't stop my serve. It gets the smoke every time. Every time. Dude, just think if we didn't mess this up, boy, we'd have been over the water by now. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Let's go here. Let's actually go like real good. Instead of going here, we'll go there. Just cigar. Cigar. Direct cigar. Thursday. Oh, there is Thursday night football. Bucks and who? Thursday night football. Bucks and Ravens. But I think the Bucks are pretty banged up, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're hurting pretty good. Not anymore. More like coaching. I say, but I can still play competitive against my players. For me, it's just time to get into flying. Hey, makes total sense. Total sense. I get that. I respect it. The Ravens. Okay, gotcha. The Ravens. But yeah, I'm almost certain. I think I saw this morning that it's like half the Bucks are injured. Like, and it's not even like, oh, the water boy's hurt. Like, is it Julio Jones, like tight ends? Enough people to make a difference is hurt. Now, when do you plan on getting into some real world flying? When do you want to do that? Ryzen, thank you so much for that subscription, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hopefully all is well. If you are hungry, what we got on this channel, virtual meals, right? So please, as a new customer, a new member, a new person, make yourself at home, kick back, put your feet up, enjoy. Exclamation point meal 1 and meal 2, no spaces. That'll get you a meal. I think you'll enjoy it. But enjoy the flight. Come hang out with us. Say hello in chat. You'll be able to, make some friends, find some fellow enthusiasts. But welcome aboard. Yeah, Julio is always hurt. Like, I honestly think his shadow is a little tougher than he is. I'm almost certain. Piper Archer flight lesson this weekend if it doesn't rain. Hey, cross my fingers it don't rain for you, dude. Can't. Yeah, I did. I did too. The winds. It was way too windy. And I actually. Excuse me. I actually had to switch schools. I didn't have to, but I did. I switched. What was I saying? Oh, I used to fly the 172. Now I switched to an Archer. So it's a new thing for me. Really different. But can't wait. So I'm gonna go flying next week. Got 2 flights next week, and hopefully I'll transition well. Maybe tomorrow because it's late. True. Hopefully during winter or spring. Nice. Mine are good. So like I was just saying, like I switched flight schools. I went from one up in Concord, like to the north of me, about 10 minutes, to one that's like southeast-ish, maybe. Either way, I switched up my flight. I switched up that. Prices were better. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The only thing is I haven't gotten to fly since coming back from vacation. One was due to the winds and weather. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it was rainy or cloudy. It was just the winds. And where I go now, the airport is the smallest paved runway in North Carolina. It's called Goose Creek Airport. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. It would be cool if they had it on here. Probably not. Nope. But I'll show you the chart. It's like my street is wider than that airport. And like I was saying, it's a small airport. They have a couple Pipers, they have a couple tail draggers. I think it's a J3, a Cub or something like that. Either way, the prices were not bad at all. So just decided to make the switch. What is it? Goose Creek. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. 2,350 feet by 35 feet. Like, this thing is small, like tiny, and it's off a road, so like you land right over the road. Let's see, images. Oh, that's Microsoft. That's I'm not looking for that. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's the plane I fly, Mike Bravo. No. I just want to see. Anyways, I mean, you can see it. That my street is wider. Like, this is crazy small. But cool little airport, really cool staff. I'm looking forward to it. Sounds good. So you switched everything, including instructor. Yeah. Yep. The other flight school, it just wasn't working out per se. Didn't really get going. I didn't get a good vibe from that school. It's not that my instructor did anything right or wrong. Really cool guy. It was more so the school. For the price that I paid, I didn't feel like I was getting the service. Every time I walk in there, it's $300 or more. And I didn't feel like I was getting $300 worth of service. I had to switch it up. Fly out of KADS. Let's find it. Addison, Texas. Okay. Your airport. That's a nice one. Let's see. Looking on your charts. 7,000. Okay, a 7,000 foot runway. Nice. Very nice. It's a cool looking airport. Hey, Shadow, what's going on, big dog? How are you? Welcome aboard. Living the dream, my guy. Living the dream, dude. Said I fly in the same pattern as Love Field. Oh, nah. No. Yeah, that's something special, dude. Yeah, and that's really what it is. When you're in training, instructors, they're everywhere. As much as one instructor says, oh, this or that or this, they really are everywhere. And if you don't vibe with one, they've already got their limits. They have their time and this and that. You have to learn the things you have to learn and do the things that are required to get a check ride. Otherwise, you're just simply not going to pass. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't feel like you're doing well with one, try another one. I don't believe there should ever be any hard feelings or, hesitation or anything like that. If you're not vibing well or you don't feel like a fit at whatever school you're going to, try another one. They're everywhere. Sometimes you might have to drive a little farther. Like at Concord is like 7 minutes away. Now I drive like 15 or 20. But it's just things you have to do because it's your career, your dream, your future. Quite honestly, it's your life on the line when you do these things. That's how I look at it personally.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the
Cool, but Shadow, how you doing, bro? Hopefully all is well. Was that Shadow? My phone went off. I think I saw your name. When I land, let me take a look at it, and I'll get right back to you. If that's the case, yes, I absolutely got you. good. You know, all good. Everything good. Just deal with loud sleep regression. Oh, dude, I've been there. Oh, Lord, have I been there. I hope, first and foremost, I hope all is well with you. I know I just said it, but you know, I hope all goes well. I hope, you know, Violet, you know, irons everything out. I've been, you know, 3 times, and one of them was a twofer. I had it 2 for 1. You know, right now one of my girls, Milo, she's the middle twin. She's not sleeping. Why? God only knows. But last night, luckily I had today off. She was woke up at like 1. Didn't go back to sleep till like 4. Back up at like 9. Child's a mess. Like, go to bed. And then she doesn't want to nap. Well, her other sister's passed out. Like, the other one's like, and she was over there. Wah, wah, my mom beats me. Wah, you know, my dad hates me. Wah, wah. I'm like, no, child, go to bed. You know, like, this child is miserable. But yeah, I believe me, I know. You think it just doesn't stop. The noise is piercing. Like, oh, it's like 2 in the afternoon and you're ready to drink something. Like, but hope you get through it, dude. Definitely do. Say, do you do an online or in-person ground school, or just session with the instructor? So I do an online. I have Sporties, and then I bought what's called the Gleam book. It's like $20, and it basically is, you know, yay thick, and it just goes through everything that would be on the test, oral, written. You know, that's how I do it. And then if I have anything like that didn't make sense, I asked my instructor. I got a mentor that I actually met at work. He was a 175 captain. Now he just got on with a major 7.3, and I talked to him. So that's really how I do it. There's tons of groups. So if you're on Facebook, one of them, I will send you. It's a world. I think it's worldwide, but for the most part, it's U.S. based. The only reason I think it's worldwide is because I definitely have heard some people say like Class P airspace, and I know that's in France. Yeah, I get in there. You know, there's instructors, there's airline pilots, there's student pilots, there's everybody there that you can just hop in on Facebook, a call, a chat, you know, Discord, however you want to do it. And you know, I've chatted with them for an hour or 2, just trying to understand something, picking brains. But let me tell you this: like, when you get into aviation, it's a small community to a degree. You know, like, not everybody in the world is a pilot, but everybody who is a pilot, a student pilot, this and that, they are so willing to help you. Like, they will bend over backwards and into a pretzel to help you. Last night was like that, 12 to 4, I was flying alone. I will say, dude, I know, headphones, a pillow over the ear, like, God only knows, like, I don't know how babies just don't get sick of their own crying, like, but let me tell you, when my daughters get older and I tell them just what they did to me, I'll tell you, when you girls have children, you're screwed. You are screwed. But yeah, it's brutal. But like I said, I hope it gets better. It's crazy, dude. Children test every button in the history of history. Like, I just don't understand. Awesome. I do need to connect with more people in aviation, which definitely, absolutely. So AOPA, one of the two. When you become a student pilot, you get 6 months of membership for free. I highly recommend it. One, you get access to scholarships and grants, and you know, the biggest thing is like, don't join just for that. Join to actually meet some people, because they might be your saving grace come time to get a job. Maybe you need a recommendation, XYZ, whatever. Just you know, you're in college. You know how important networking is. But there's that one. I know there's a couple. I know there's one distinctively not OBAP. Granted, that one the Organization for Black Aerospace Professionals. You don't have to be black, but it's a minority focused group. Like, you can obviously be white, black, green, blue, polka dots. You can be any color, any race, any whatever, and join. But there are groups, there are organizations that definitely focus on whether it be Latino, Hispanic, Hispanic, Asian, black, white, green. Find it, because there are people, philanthropists, who are just sitting there like, yeah, I'd love to give away $10,000 to some student. Like, I have no idea. Hey, Dub, what's going on, man? Same day is fantastic. Well, I appreciate that, dude. We actually showed V1's departure out of Vegas earlier. It was, I think personally, that was my sign, stamp, and seal it into Microsoft. Like, that was just wowzer. Oh man, we're talking about OBAP. I always want to find minority groups like OBAP, but I just don't know how to get involved with them. It's not hard. A lot of them do have what is it, AOPA. If you're a student pilot, you can get in. You get 6 months of free membership. That's a big one. And then it's like $90 a year, which is $6 a month. Definitely look into it. OBAP, I would literally just Google it. Or if you get into OBAP, I get emails all the time about, they have meet and greets here, festivals going on here, doing this there. Shoot, I could find a couple. Like, when in doubt, like, this is OBAP, obviously, Black Pilots of America, Minority Scholar. The FAA has a ton, but definitely join OBAP, because like I said, you don't have to be black to get into OBAP. Like, people think, oh, it's the Black Aerospace Professionals. Yes and no. Like, they do obviously support black and African American pilots, but if you're not, by all means, jump in. Like, just check the FAA as well. They have scholarships. I think theirs are not open right now, but they open some odd time of year. AOPA. There is tons, even on Facebook. Like, they're not organizations, but there's, what is it? I will tell you right now. Go to Facebook, your own Facebook group, or your own Facebook account, and student pilot community. That's one. There's 45,600 members in this group. That's one I'm in. I'm in Airplanes and Coffee, so self-explanatory. You drink coffee and talk about airplanes. That one has 117,000 members, and you just you get on and you ask questions and you this and that, like, you meet people. But you have to, I don't mean this in a bad way, but you have to do it, because like I was saying, aviation is a big world, but it's a small world. You might need somebody you met today to help you in 5 years. You just might. Shadow said that's what my mother said to me because I was a demon child. Me too. But glad to hear everything's going well. That's why I'm a little scared for leaving for a week for World Flight. Nah, dude, I definitely, I get that. Like, believe me, I get that. But, if you have to come home, you have to come home. Hopefully you don't. You can go out, enjoy yourself. And that's another thing. I was talking about it earlier as well. Weird, full circle. Self-care, is a huge thing. Maybe this week off from daddy duty may help, because because you're always with your, if you have a spouse, you guys are always together. With your child, you guys are always together. Like, sometimes you need that little separation before it's like, oh God, dude. Oh God, Tobaso, what's going on, dude? Try to go for every scholarship possible you don't qualify, because a lot of scholarships don't get used. Yeah, exactly. That is the God's honest truth. Like, there are some times where nobody applies because the what they require or what they recommend, you don't have it. Like, so it's like, all right, well, I'm not just going to take the 10 grand or 20 grand or what, $500 back. First person to apply gets it. Bam, just apply. It's an essay or two, a couple hundred words. Like, you might spend, in the course of a year, you might spend 40 hours filling out things to get. There are some that can pay you for your private pilot. I just filled out one 2 weeks ago for a chance to win my own airplane. Like, literally, it's a 152. If they like your, you win, you get a 152. If you come in second, they pay for your private instrument. If you come in third, you get I think it was $2,500. So you get either an airplane, ratings, or $2,500. I did apply I actually applied for United, and I applied for the cadet program way back. Long story short, before Skylar was born, my first daughter, I applied for it, and it took like a year to do all the process, or at least for them to get back. Like, it took me like 10 minutes every time. But so I went to Dallas, I did all the tests, did this, did that, and my daughter was 4 days old, and they said, you got accepted. You can move out to California, you can move to Dallas, or you can move to Phoenix. And I was like, okay, cool. So my family can come? And they said, no, you stay in student housings that we have, they have it set up basically, or you can buy your own house out there. So I was like, all right, well, let me see what the cost of living looks like in these places. I had a 4-day-old child. Yeah, it was literally 6 to 8 months before the pandemic started. Like, granted, I didn't know anything about the pandemic at that time, so I could move to a new place with a 4-day-old child, and I could take on $100,000 and some odd in debt. I was like, nah, I can't. So I got accepted, just couldn't take it. United, I got to the second to last one, and then I pulled myself out because it was the same thing. They were like, you can come to Denver, do all the tests and this and that, but if you get accepted, you got to move to Phoenix. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to uproot my family to go there. Like, it do more damage for everybody else while I'm out here living my dream. Like, my parents and my wife's parents, they live in New York, and it's hard enough to get them to come, not to get them to come down here, but to come down to the Carolinas. Her parents drive, my parents fly, but to go to like that far, it's brutal. And then to have my children grow up with like no family, I don't think I have it in my heart of hearts to do that. So I looked into it. It's just not for me. But that's just me. I'd highly recommend everybody try it. Southwest has one. JetBlue they have one. They've been had one. Frontier has one with ATP. So what is it? United, Delta Propel. The regionals, all the regionals have one. The regionals are, I think, the best one going because how did you do for finance? Did you get it covered? Yeah. So when you get accepted for American, what it is they give you this code that basically guarantees that, well, unless you're like some horrible, like if you have like a 200 credit, or you're some like hardened criminal, you're gonna get it because it's basically American Airlines saying like, yes, we've done our research, our due diligence. This person gets this loan, and that's it. Like I said, unless you owe like $10 billion in taxes, and you've gone bankrupt 12 times, or you just got out of jail for slinging dope, that code you enter is your guarantee to get the loan. Now that's only American. I don't know about the other ones, but as soon as you put it in on Wells Fargo, it's Wells Fargo or Discover, one of the two. Maybe it's Sally Mae. It's been a couple of years. But now they also have it through the American Credit Union, which I have. There's a couple. You give them the code, and they say, all right, here's your $100 and some odd $1,000. Payments start next month. And I just, like I said, maybe that was the man upstairs saying maybe it's the man upstairs saying yeah, it's not something for you. But who knows? I passed the video interview for Frontier. Hey, here's how I look at it. If you get denied, that airline's not for you, right? Because as much as they are saying you're not a fit for this airline on what we're looking for, maybe for your career standpoint, you aren't looking for that. So if you get denied at Frontier, maybe you weren't meant to be a Frontier pilot. That doesn't mean you're not meant to be a pilot. Maybe you're just not meant for Frontier. Maybe it's Spirit or JetBlue or United, or hell, maybe it's UPS or FedEx, Amazon Prime. I have no idea. Maybe it's not the airlines, but maybe the next, what is it? Gen Z baby is about to be a billionaire. You're meant to fly his Global 8000 or 800 or whatever it is. If you get denied, there's other ones. Look at Piedmont, the regionals. I'm telling you, dude, the regional ones are the best cadet programs out there. So you kind of have to foot the bill up front, but they reimburse you tenfold. Piedmont. Did I finance? I don't have a 200 credit score, but it's not the best. But I am scared for that as well. It's too much of that dope. I'm telling you, bro. When you start slinging that Colombian bam bam, bad things happen. You get names on your head, or money on your head. It's not good. Not good. Don't ask me. I'm only telling you from a friend's experience. But yeah, I mean, I don't have great credit either. I'm not walking around with some 750, 800, but I'm not walking around with a 300 either. And I got accepted. I got it in. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this number or that number. That's a deal breaker. But I do know what if when American Airlines gives you that code, it's an agreement between them and whatever the bank is that you've passed all of their tests. You are one of when I did it, they said I was I would have been the fourth class to get in. So I was one of 500 that were accepted, and at the time I was one of 25,000 to apply. So out of 25,000, I got one of 500 spots. So, that right there, I think when they give you the code, that's more so the bank saying, all right, this person's got his ish together. Nah, I don't need no Ricos, man. I don't want to get hit with the Rico. No, I don't look good in orange, man. I don't look good in orange, so I don't want the jumpsuit. I know some jails are green. Not my thing. Yeah, no, American does take a long time. Like I said, when I did mine, it was a year from start to getting accepted. It was a year. It took forever. And I even sent them some emails every once in a while, can I get an update? And I said, no, it just takes a while. I was like, okay, well, I'm getting gray hairs. My daughter's about to go through college. But yeah, it's a long process. But like I was saying, at Piedmont, so you have to have, I think it's your private instrument rating. And then if you get into their program, which is it easy? No. Is it hard as this one? No. Not even by a mile. You get accepted, they give you $20,000. And then you get a conditional job offer. And then they pay for your commercial. And then from there, every 500 hours, you get $5,000. So that basically pays for your training. The $20,000, that's for you to basically pay for the rest of your training. And then the $5,000 is to pay off, whatever was in debt. So you basically get out of training plus or minus a couple thousand in debt. Maybe not even. depending on where you live. I know a guy from work who went through the Piedmont program, and he got out of his training owing $900. $900. I know a guy through the cadet program at PSA, which you only need your private for. He didn't owe anything. His was you get your private, and then every incremental from there, they reimburse you. So you foot the bill, and then they pay you back. Like, all right, you got your private. Here's some money towards your private that you paid for it. Pay for your instrument. Here's the money back. Pay for your commercial. Here's the money back. Oh, you're instructing. We know you're not going to make Jack Diddley. Here's some money. Pay your loan back. Pay your loan back. Pay your loan back. All right, time to come to the airline. Here's your class date. Then it was like 20. I think it's 25,000. It's a $25,000 bonus, and then it's money. I know Piedmont, but from when you get hired to the time you flow through Americans, they say 4 years, 6 months. And it's $180,000 in bonuses, not your pay, bonuses. So in those 4 years, you'll make almost $200,000 in strictly bonuses. PSA is not far. I think it's like 125, something like that. But PSA pays more. So they say, we're not going to give you so much in bonuses because we pay you more. Things like that. So definitely do look into those. Delta's Propel. Endeavor Airlines has one as well. They spend, I think that one is somewhat similar to PSA. I think it's almost identical to PSA, but you just do the flow through Delta. I think it's like 4 years at Endeavor, and then you go to Delta. Sun Country, Spirit, and Frontier, I think, will hire at 1,500 hours. So, if you don't even go down the path of cadet programs, you can get hired flying Big Metal at 1,500 hours. So you literally can get out of training and go to an Airbus or a Boeing, and then you can stay there and build a career out of it. Or when you get, what I was told by an American captain is a lot of guys will go to those 3 airlines. And when they can get captain at that airline, they switch to a major, and they're already type rated. So on their application, they say, yeah, I got 4,000 or 5,000 hours in an Airbus, in a Boeing. Pick your poison. Like, do you want to go this route or that route? So it's definitely a good time. It's just, unfortunately, the world of aviation, it's an expensive upfront cost. But it's not bad, and it's not hard to make it back. You just got to find a way to make it there. All right, we're at the equal point now. Holy cow. Oops. All right, watch your ears. Watch your ears. There's like Florida or something. We're halfway there, boys. But yeah, definitely look into it. Like I said, Southwest is something 225. There's tons, absolutely tons that you can find a way in. AOPA, OBAP. Like I said, I'm a member of OBAP, and I've met a couple guys, really cool people. They really do want the best for you. Like, they're not here just saying like pay the membership, don't get anything out of it. Maybe apply, get no scholarship. No, they really do look out for your best interest. So I would look into it and just find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's the best thing I can say is where there's a will, there is most definitely a way. Or heck, there's funny story. There's a guy here in Charlotte. I just met him on this student pilot Facebook that I'm in. Now, granted, it's not going to benefit you much, but just know there are people out there like that. He said if you have your private pilot's license, he has an airplane that you can rent for $80 wet. $80. an hour. You could rent his airplane to build time. Guess what I'm going to do? Get my stinking private, and I will build time when I'm not, minus my instructing time on that plane. $80. It costs me more to fill up my Honda Pilot than to rent that airplane. So maybe in your neck of the woods, there's somebody just like that. They said, look, I got this airplane, this, that, or the third. Here's my offer. It either will benefit you or it won't. But there are people out there that genuinely want us to succeed. They don't even have to know yet. Yeah, Stubb said, catch that Rico charge. No way, bro. My wife would kill me. I'm not scared of the judge. Like, y'all ain't seen the warden mad. My mom, nah. There's not a charge in the world that's worse than what my mom would do. No way. I'd tell the guard, help me, please. No way. So we got an hour left, which will go by quick. It'll go by quick. About 30 minutes from now, we'll start setting up for our arrival. I found out the problem, what we didn't do last time. So not last time, but on our departure. So we didn't go over our briefing, which we normally do at some point, whether it's at the gate, on the taxi. We didn't even look at the charts, not one time. I put it in, right? Somewhere. Yeah, see, look. I put in the charts, and that was it. Never looked over it. And when I took the dog out, I read over this on my phone on ForeFlight. Wouldn't you know? It's a runway heading. We should have turned. So yeah, I did do everything right. Stayed on that runway heading. Never turned en route. So that was our problem. We just didn't brief it. And that's, when you don't brief, you start guessing. That's when ish goes wrong. Oh boy. Space Ghost, what's going on, dude? If you could own any plane that came with a pilot, what would I own and why? So like any plane that, so like when you say any plane with a pilot, like one that I just get on as like a passenger, like, like you go on like a global or something. If it was anyone, it would probably be a Honda Jet or a PC-24. Are they the most glamorous? Not even close. But they are the most bang for your buck. I can pack all that I need to get in there. So like I can pack my kids and a friend. I can pack my family and a friend. If it's just my wife and I, we can take a couple or two, like a couple friends and stuff to go somewhere. The range is great. It's not expensive to fly. In terms of owning, it's expensive, yes, but when you're in the world of owning and operating an airplane, it's not. And the range is phenomenal. Like I can get across the country, not long. So probably one of those two, especially and there's places that I can get to with those planes. That is, I don't have to worry about, I can go on like grass strips and this and that, like would I want to? No. But if I had to, I could. Like they are a little more rugged. Like I'm not taking a Gulfstream into some dirt strip or some short runway. I'm not doing it. If I knew that it was going to rain today, I'm not taking out my Gulfstream. But yeah, it would be a Honda Jet or something like that. Just something that like wouldn't kill me. Now, if money was an option, probably like a Citation of some sort. Like I'm not one to like I'm not Gulfstream or Global fancy like that. Like that's not me. Like I don't think I belong in that airplane because it's just not the type of person I am. Like I'd probably get something like like a Hawker, and maybe a bigger Citation jet. I don't know. Something that wouldn't put labels on me. Like, I don't want to be looked at like any different than how I am now. Like, I'm not that type of guy. So like a Honda jet would be kind of cool, or maybe a PC-12. But I can fly that. But yeah, probably a Honda jet or like a PC-24. The Cirrus Vision jet. I was watching a video on that. It looked pretty cool. Alright, so we are now at that equal point. It'd take us just as long to turn around, and it'd take us just as long to go forward. We're marching on. Alright, so. Cancun. We're not on my main man EQ. How are you this evening, sir? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're at home watching this and you're not at a desk somewhere. Wishing you were home, but welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Arrival, here we go. We want one from the north. We don't need one, but it'd be nice to have. Ooh. Island of Aries. So that's what we're trying to shoot for. If we can get an arrival, that'll give us a better view of Mexico than a direct. Why not? This might work. But then again, that's no different than what we're on. I think this might be what we're looking for. Come in. So we'll see all the good stuff right off of our right side. Come over and around. There we go. Hey, what's going on, dudes? Sorry I disappeared after dropping in the chat at first. Girlfriend called me while I worked to go warden. Oh, Lord. But I went drill sergeant right back. Oh, God. And won that battle. Dude, you may win the battle, but it's the war, bro. I don't know what it is, man. Women are built for war. Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, they are built for it. But hey, it's all good, dude. Life happens. You want to know something crazy? So the one time I rush, I try to get out of here, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Look at this. I didn't brief my approach, and we just got up. Look at that, stinking weasels. I didn't brief my approach. I pulled up the charts. I never looked at them. Nothing. Look what we did. Look at that. We went halfway to frickin' Chicago before I was like, well, damn, we ain't nowhere near. I was like, huh. Look at that. So we are busted a Yui and came back. But yeah, we just started talking about some flight school stuff, some different organizations, some cadet programs, things like that. So you didn't miss much, man. But I guarantee it would have been better than getting tuned up by the missus. I'm actually home. But the wife had kidney surgery yesterday, so it really doesn't feel like a day off. Oh, God, dude. First and foremost, hopefully she has a quick, speedy, and healthy recovery. And two, hopefully she takes it easy on you one day. Like, quite honest, just be like, look, dear, I'm tired. If I even thought of that, like, before I said it, I get smacked. Like, because the warden knows. Like, she knows what I'm up to no good. I don't know what it is. I might just have this look on my face or something. Hold on. But this is me right here. Hold on. This is me in a nutshell. I gotta find it. This is how I live life. Trying to plot where to go. Where to go? There it is. Oh, what? It's not a bit. Never mind. But anyways, yeah, just know, like, I live life trying to, like, get myself in trouble. Or just, you know what? Like, what I would do if I knew my wife just had kidney surgery, like, I would just be like, I got your water, and I'd put it like an arm's length away. Like, end of the dresser's here. Like, here's the end of the dresser. I'd put it like right there. Like, all right, I got it. And I walk away. But that's just me. Like, I have a special place in hell that I'm going to be. Like, deep down, Davy Jones' locker. Like, they say 6 feet, I'm going 7. But, yeah, I just know. Like, how much I prank and plot on my wife, brutal. Brutal! Michael, what's going on, dude? How are you? How are you? Flight school partnership with Fenix. I'm looking to for it. Okay. I swear I saw it. Maybe no, that might have been some other airline. Okay. Either way, I'm gonna take a look. Either way, because options are options, dude. I'm in Phoenix. All these cadet programs in Phoenix. And I live in the state, dude. I feel you. Still sitting here as a sim pilot. Well, you know, my best. Oh my god. What?
For some scenery.
Dude. God bless. 20 smackaroos. This man wrong side sim. Guys, thank him for us. Thank you. Namaste, bro. Thank you. As always, we're going to get a scenery. Yes, we are. We are going to get a scenery. Which one? I'm not sure yet. I got a couple on the list. We're going to get one. But, Shadow, hey, try it this way. Don't look at the glass half full, bro. Look at it, or don't look at it half empty. Look at it half full. You know, like, yeah, you may not be a sim or a real pilot yet, but put it this way. You could be a real pilot that may not have a job that still has to pay all this stuff back, right? Like, that's another thing, like, why I was happy that I didn't go to the American Cadet Program, because I would have gotten done with training 2 weeks. Like, I did the math. Like, the day I got accepted, the timeline they gave me, and the day that the world stopped from COVID, it would have been 2 weeks before COVID started. I would have started my job at whatever airline, American Regional. They're not keeping me. You know, like, I would have been 2 years minimum of paying back a debt that I couldn't afford. So don't worry about it. You know, your time will come. You know, I'm a firm believer in that. It's just, there's something in the universe that you're not ready for it, and it's not ready for you. And it's not a bad thing. You know, don't look at it as, you're behind the 8 ball or this or that. You know, you just haven't found your path, and when it comes, it'll come. And it'll smack you in the head and say, here I am. Like, let's do this thing. Lift Academy, that's another one. Republic, I know that one. Definitely look into it. Lift Academy is a really good one. There's thousands of ways, dude. Sometimes it's just the old school, like, save up some money, take a lesson here, take a lesson there. Might be take out a loan, for each rating, instead of saying, like, I'm going to take out 70 grand and go to school. Take out 5, Take out 5 to pay for your flight hours, and then you work, bust your butt to pay that 5 back, and then you pay for the test out of pocket. That's what I'm doing. Like, I took out a loan just to pay for the flight hours, and then ground school, my written, all of that stuff I paid for out of pocket. So I just work a little harder now to pay back the 5 grand, and that's and then next rating, take out money to pay for that. The hardest thing is in all of flight training, which I believe, is flying. I can sit in and read the ground school. I could read the books and look at the FIR and everything, and I can get that. But that's not going to mean jack squat if I don't fly. So, there's people to teach you ground school if you're broke. There's people that'll help you get your books and this and that if you can't do it yourself. But for the most part, people aren't going to say, here's a plane and here's free hours. Some, maybe. Most, no. So, like, that's what I did. I said, what is the most important part of this training? Flying. Let me pay for that. I'll figure out the rest. Try looking at it that way. But like I said, don't stress over it, because then it's just, it's going to be bad. Like then it's, the world stops. But also use your situation where you are and where you want to go as motivation. And I don't know, your finances. I don't know your outside life, but just use that as motivation. Like I want to get here and I want to get there. How am I going to do it? My fuel is Nate. What's going on, bro? How are you? Welcome. 6.7. So when I left, I took 23,000 pounds of gas at cost index 40. I was gonna go at 40, and then I realized, damn, we just went all the way out. Now we are gonna have 6.7 on board when we get there, and I bumped up the index to 99. That's list time right now. The flight time, yeah, that's it, and that's the hardest part of flying. Some people can get the money and they won't have a problem with it. Some people, they may struggle a little more with the books. Maybe they can fly they can fly like Top Gun. They just can't understand the non-flying part. Some people can't fly and they can get the book stuff. But the hardest part is, I don't think so. But why? Oh, hold on. There. Man. They almost caught you. Let's see. I could. I'm an idiot. I was just talking to myself. Someone said Warden hide. She did. She scurried off that way. What are you getting? Oh, now she's eating my meatloaf. Giggity. But nah, dude. It like I was saying, it's everybody has a different path to a flight deck. Some people went the military way and failed. They might have failed 3 times trying to go to flight school in the military. They got told they'll never fly an airplane, and they wound up flying. They may have got into flight school and then, failed this, had to do it again. Like maybe somebody's just like us, trying to find it from the civilian side. Somebody may have been gifted with an inheritance the size of Texas, and bam. I actually know one guy who said he wanted to be a pilot because he knew they make a lot of money. No interest in aviation, just knew that they made a lot of money. But just know the day you get your wings, you will look back on everything. The easy nights, the hard nights, you name it. You'll look back on that and it'll all be better. Being a pilot, I know for me, what keeps me going is, one, it's my passion. And 2, like, I know for damn sure my kids will not worry. My wife will not worry when I become a pilot. Like, I'm not saying we're going to be like, Rick Ross rich, no. But at the same time, like, I don't have to worry about things. Like, I can say, oh, you want to do this? All right, have fun. Like, oh, you want to go to college? We'll make it happen. Like, I'm not saying I'll pay for it out of pocket. Like, oh, here's Harvard cash. No, but I will make it. I will make sure that if college is what you want to do, college is what you will have. With another job, that might not be possible. But with aviation, at least in its current state, it's possible, you know. That's what I look at it as. Like, one, it's my passion, but two, it'll allow me as myself and, you know, as a spouse and as a father to ensure that my castle, right, my kingdom is well maintained. Like that's what drives me all the time. See, I don't care. Like, I agree with that, but then again, like, I would say, like, I always tell, I would fly for free, right, until the light bills due. Like, Duke Energy is not going to say, yeah, all right, because you love flying so much, we'll keep your light bill on. You know, like, imagine pulling up to the grocery store. All right, your bill is $113.92. I just flew 7 days this week. Your bill is $113.92. I love airplanes. $111. Like, you might get a good guy's. All right, cool. $111. But yeah, nah. I think just keeping the goal in sight is important, very important. But also little steps, you know. Like, my end goal is to be some wide-body captain driving some really nice car to work one day. But my goal right now is to get a certificate saying that I can fly. My goal right now is to pass the check ride. And then the rest will follow. That's why your goal is United? Okay. United. We got to chat. How's the Fenix update? So far, I like it. I really do. I can honestly say the flare landing it is easier than what it was. I've flown so much Boeing the last couple of weeks and months. Airbus is like backwards to me. So I still screw it up. But it does land a lot better than what it has. The autopilot, or not the autopilot, but the ground speed mini, you don't see it hugging the bottom of the speed so much. You more so see it like reacting in what looks to be a better way. The ILS, it doesn't grab it and then nosedive. It kind of just sticks to a proper descent. Those are just things that I've noticed, like, without like going like so far into like depths about it. Like, those are just things I've noticed from the last one, you know. Another thing that really makes a lot of difference to me is the when you land. Remember how normally, or not normally, but in past, you land and then like your rudders would go like you're going everywhere but straight. I haven't had that yet. That's a big thing. And I don't think they put any optimization in here, but I do get a lot better performance, you know, like as I just pan around. Before, I would, no matter where I was, it would skip and stutter a little bit, but now it's a lot smoother. It is definitely a lot smoother. Pilots always say they want to fly, and flying turns into a job. He says, so you can't ban hopes and dreams. I mean, you can try. I never say never. But last time I tried telling Duke Energy that my dream was to be a pilot, they still told me it's due on the 4th. But he said, you know, all they want to do is get it to the destination, get off the plane. Often they won't. Send due time to get delayed. Flight is the destination. Even though it's more money, it's time in the plane. Touche. And I would say this, like, for us sitting on the ground, or not, you know, sitting here as a, you know, me a live streamer or a desktop sim pilot, you know, it sounds great until you've done it, you know, like you've said. It's your 15th time getting delayed an extra 7 hours. You know, you were supposed to be done at 2 in the afternoon, and it's now 9:30 at night. Like, you know, oh, I was supposed to go home today, but I was late, so now I got an extra day, blah, 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 blah. It all sounds cool until you start doing it, right? But, yeah, I believe me, I get what you're saying. Starting 7, oh, my goodness. Yeah, hello. Sub Shack en route from Auckland to Sydney. Nice. That's one good route. Do you have any of the Orbix cities, like the cityscapes? If you don't, look into them. Sydney and Auckland. Starting pay is $90 an hour at the regionals. Nice car, family taken care of, money for the electric bill for the 4090. There you go. There you go, dude. You know, captains at regionals now are making $200 an hour. A line check airman at PSA is making $400 an hour. I talked to him. He said he did 2 of them the month prior for 4 days each, 4-day trips, at $425 an hour on a CRJ. What? Like that's just, dare I say, stupid. Like, come on. Probably just bumped to 90 an hour. Oof. Like, come on, dude. Like, $90 an hour to live the dream. Like, 90 buckaroos, man. Holy cow. Alright, there's our top descent. Let's see. We got 200 miles, so in about 10 minutes, we're gonna start programming things. We're actually gonna go over our approach so we don't screw it up, and then we'll get ready for the awesome sights of Cancun. Oh, so we have flight beam Auckland and Tampa, Sydney, so it should be fun approach. Absolutely, absolutely. If you do ever look into it, check these out. Orbix. There are times you can catch them on sale. I did. I actually caught both of them on sale. They were like $5 a pop. And I think even off sale they're like $10. Are they a necessity? No. But you know, it does just add a lot of coolness to your approach arrival, especially into Sydney. You fly right by the city if this loads. But actually, screw it. We'll just watch the video because I did it. Yeah, look at that. CPU's cooking right now. Holy hell. That's the first time I've ever seen it at 100. Close that one out. Alright, it's back down. There we go. Holy cow, 100 on the CPU. That's like the first time I've ever seen that. I've seen it close to it, like 90. But 100 on the CPU, good lord. Alright. Some videos. Not that one. Oh, where'd you go? That was a good one. Asia. Where did you go, you little weasel? Oh, there's our shared cockpit. Me and wrong side. That was a fun one. That was a real fun one. I'm gonna find it because this one was just too stinking cool. That's Dubai. Auckland. I think it was this one. Yep. There we go. Caleb, how are you, dude? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully all is well. So check this out. Oh, my apartment. I miss it. No, I don't. Who am I lying to? This was before I knew anything about the about stinking wing views, custom wing views, but this view is going to come in over here. And it might, on my, like me streaming a YouTube video will compress it, but you might just have to go back and watch it for yourself. This bridge lights up, the harbor lights up, like, it was honestly one of, if not, coolest approaches I think I've ever done. I think on the replay. Yeah, there we go. I was able to put a little better view. Heck yeah, man. Get those last 3 part 2 celebrate. Oh, come on, guys. We gotta do it. If you guys don't know Wrong Side, amazing guy. Like, I can only speak so much good of him without beating a dead horse. Go check him out. Really, really awesome guy. Go check him out. Needs 3 subscribers. But yeah, dude, this was amazing. Oh, look at that. There's lights and everything. You know, cool lights, all that. This one, right here, this Asia one. I think this one might be my favorite one of all the Sims so far. It was, I mean, oh, crash. I think it was probably one of the most scenic ones that I've ever seen. Like, this was like my wow moment in the sim. So we're coming into Tokyo Haneda, however you want to say it. Look at that. Oh, that's probably because I was landing. Hold on. We're gonna go back to this one. Here we go. Look at that. There's the Tokyo Tower. Hold on. Right there. Oh. Come on. Like, what? And this is that's a free add-on from flightsim.to. Tokyo Tower. There's the bridge that lights up. There's even more like in the background there. Dude, it's crazy. Like, the first time I did this one, I like I said, I think I literally went poo-poo. Like, it was crazy. That absolutely killed those barbers. Last night I was flying from Syracuse to Greenville, missed top percent. Had to fly all the way back into Southwest Virginia, pick up my arrival again. Oh, dude, that's a weasel. That's a weasel. But yeah, we gotta go back here. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, let me give you the link. I would like it. I would actually love it. I'd be greatly appreciative of you all. If you haven't done so, swing over to this channel. Wrong Side Simulations. Give this man 3 subscriptions. Like I said, it would genuinely mean a lot. It really would. He is a longtime supporter, a really good friend of mine personally, and he is an aviation professional. He's in the dispatch world, so he will give you information on a lot that even pilots can't give you, and he applies it to flight sim. So if you're passionate about aviation, if you want to learn something about aviation that quite honestly is a, dare I say, like undervalued or not frowned upon, but like slept on, I guess would be to say. It's slept on. Most people don't think of dispatchers. Check his channel out. We did a shared cockpit. You can see on my side from the captain's seat. You can see on his channel from the first officer seat. He's got a setup that's like out of this world, and he's just funny. Like that's the best thing is you can't really, like, no matter how good somebody's computer is, how good of a landing they do. If they put out garbage, like it's garbage. Not in his case. Like, this dude is hysterical. There's times I've popped ribs. I've probably, under this hamburger and this chicken that I just had for dinner, there is a 6-pack from laughing. I guarantee you. So, it's just hidden. right? Like, I like to keep my nice things hidden, and this one's just hidden by chicken and burgers. But go check them out. Kill for one of the apartments. Where are you from? Like, whereabouts are you? And if you don't mind my asking, like, what's your cost of living? Where, like, what would it cost you for a 3-bedroom apartment in wherever you live? Yahtzee. All right, that long haul's coming there, big dog. Ha ha ha! Yahtzee. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It really does mean a lot, because I'm very passionate about this community, as you guys know. I really enjoy this community. There's some toxicity in this community. There's like a lot of people who just like to sit there and spray lemon juice on your paper cuts. And then there are people who come with Neosporin. So thank you guys for that. 500 subscribers, dude. That's freaking awesome. It's a milestone from one content creator to another. It is a milestone to hit 5,000 or 500, then 1,000, and then wherever the path takes you. It's a milestone. So thank you guys for that, and I'm sure I speak on his behalf. He appreciates it. Just yippee! There we go. That's what we need. We need a yippee emoji. Thank you. Truly, thank you guys. I was telling V1 today, I partied up with one of our chief pilots, RPAR, approaches India airline. It'll be cool when it's done. Wow. I've heard of them. No idea what they are. Would love to learn it. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's freaking awesome. That's awesome. Just east of Nashville, rent isn't coming close to the upper thousands, around 1,600 for a 3-bedroom. And the 3-bedroom house is upwards of 400. Well, that's roughly about what it is in Charlotte. Roughly, like I think ours is 3 bedrooms. It's like 1,700-ish square feet. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's about that same part. He said, "Well, shit, thank. I hope to entertain and teach during the streams, dude." That's what your thing is you definitely do, and it's fun doing it. Like, some people are horrible teachers. I will say that. I've watched a couple streams where I've just been like, "Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep." But I could honestly say I could walk away from your stream. I've learned something, and I've laughed. Like, I have laughed my tailpipe off. So as much as you say thank you, I say thank you, and we say thank you, because it's being a content creator is tricky. You have to try to appease the people who do come back. You have to try to give a reason for somebody to come watch initially. You have to somewhat appease the snowflakes that trickle in. It's not easy. I will say this, for every stream I do, there's at least 3 hours of back-end stuff, that I do. Like, for every stream. It's, some of it's just finding a route to fly. Like, I want to do this route. Well, maybe, I don't know. So you try to find a route that's fun to actually fly. I actually, if I've not been to an airport, or it's somewhere that I'm just not familiar, I will actually do a flight to that airport. It may not be that same one, but I might fly, for example, like Aspen. Like, I might fly from Denver to Aspen one time. So that's a flight. Setting up all the Nightbot commands, and this and that. Like, it adds up. There's a lot to be done to just get on here and have fun. And when you do it for 300 people, you're happy. When you do it for 3 people, you still should be happy. But it does kind of suck. I've heard suburbs of Charlotte and suburbs of Nashville getting super expensive with everyone moving from California. Yep, that's the thing. If Charlotte is on your address, like Charlotte, North Carolina, you easily pay $20,000-$30,000 more than if it's like Concord or Harrisburg. Whether you could live 3 houses down and be in Charlotte, or you can live 3 houses down and be in Concord and save Uber amounts. And it's exactly that. Like, everybody's coming to Charlotte from California, New York, Miami, Texas, all these places, and they spend $700,000 on a house in those places. So they're like, well, I'll buy one here for $700,000. You get 3 times the space. So they're like, well, he did it, so the next person can do it. Sucks for everybody else. Basic precision GPS approaches. Cat 1 ILS will no longer exist in Europe by 2030, with the United States to follow. Really? GPS is the future. Don't have antennas like ILS, which reduces NOTAM data equipment. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Like, I get what you're saying, but I want to I learn better by seeing it in practice. So if I can see what these things are, I'll be able to understand it a lot better. But that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, here we go, guys. We have 100 miles to the top of drop. So we're going to go through here, RADNAV. We're doing runway 12 into Cancun. We're just going to go direct to the ILS. So this one. 1 to right? Let's do left. Let's do the left side, so then we'll take the little crossover. Yeah. Try to mimic my flight that I did. So we'll come in. Well, this is from the Cancun VOR. So, but what we did is we came in, downwind, turned, and landed. So we'll do the ILS 1 for 12 left. Click that. And then we'll set up one more thing here. We need ground charts. That one. Cool. So now let's start punching away. 110.7, 125. So we go 10.7. And then 125. Oh shit. 125. There. Here. Give me just a ballpark of how far are we out from the airport. 170 miles. Cool. Go to perf. Start plugging in our stuff. Cancun. MMUN. Just landed at Indy. Whole airport is missing. Oh lord. What? The whole airport's missing. Dude, where'd it go? Oh boy. Let's go here. Receive messages. Weather data. So right now it's beautiful winds. Thank you. 0 at 0. Beautiful. 7 miles visibility, few at 8,000 temperatures, 2.5 and 2.996. That's basically a perfect day. It always is a good day in Cancun. 9.6. Cool. So we have that. Let's look over here again. Minimum's 250. I believe that goes here, right? If I'm wrong, please correct me. Let me know. I've been thinking about getting out of Tennessee area. One of my friends recently bought a 4x2 house in Illinois. Holy cow. Heck, man, I mean, it's now's a good time. Like, I don't want to say it's a good time or a bad time. I don't know. But like when I say it's a good time, like so many people are able to work remote. You know, you could work from your home, or hell, you can work from a coffee shop. And so most people would say, "Oh, I can never move because my job." Well, most jobs now you can go. So if that's something your job allows you to do, by all means, let it rip, tater chip. Don't miss out on something for it. What is that? Oh, I'd have frozen back up. Whoops. That sucks. I can get up to Illinois to get 40 acres. Lot for 12 grand. Wow. That's crazy. And then what I like to do is make some fixed rings. Now I gotta remember how Airbus likes it. What is it? M 2 left, I think. Yes. I like a 15-mile ring. And then we'll go next. Make another one. And I'll explain what why I like it. You do whatever it is that makes your simming day better for you. I like 7. And then go one more. MMUN 1, 2 left. And then 3. So I do 15, 7, and 3. So 15, I want to be minimum like 190. Flaps 190. Getting ready to start slowing down. 7 miles, I want to have 170 flaps 2, and if my gear's not already down, like 7 miles gear down flaps 3, or in the Boeing 7 miles gear down flaps 15. And then 3 miles, if I'm not ready to roll, disconnect the auto throttle, and fly by 3 miles, I should go around. That's me. Some people will say 5, some people will say 10, whatever, right? Like 15, 7, and 3 is what I find works for me. It gives me enough time to do what the plane needs to do, and then enough time for it to settle down. So like I'm not just whipping things out, bang, 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 bang. Like it allows me to do it, assess it, do it, assess it, do it, assess it. Like that's just me, but to each their own. And then I think you can, you can make an extended center line. So I'll always know, like, if granted it's great weather, but if weather turns to poo-poo, I'll at least know where the runway is. I can set myself up. And this is just things like I've just watched. One from wrong side. He teaches a lot of this, and I'm probably saying it halfway wrong. No pun intended. But these are just things that I've learned that what real pilots do, or what really good sim pilots do, and it just makes your flight, 1, easier, and 2, more realistic. 1, what's the opposite of 1, 2? 3, 0? Yup, 3, 0, and it's 305. Look at that. So now we have a center line there. Cool. I can tell you how to make the center line. I think I got it. I think. Read that one. The nice thing about my job, like 87 Mo, ever since the pandemic, we shut down all our offices and respect our headquarters, and nobody has gone back. And holy cow, 60. Geez. That's how the warden. She was in she was a travel agent at an office, and they had offices all scattered throughout the country, and I think they've kept maybe like 10 open, like, you know, in major cities like LA, New York. Their headquarters, I think, is in New Jersey, something like that. I don't know, but like, you know, like big city, Boston, Miami, they keep them in there. But as far as everybody else, it's remote. So yeah, I don't blame them. You know, it's a good time. If like I said, if your job was the only reason keeping somebody in a location, forget it now. Like, I'm out. That's why we moved to the Carolinas. I hated New York, like, with a passion. I still do. I hate that state. But I knew, like, if I was to be with her, her job is tied to New York, unless she moved to another office. But she did so well in her office, like, it'd be kind of stupid. But as soon as they said we're working remote, I was like, huh, man, Carolinas sure do sound good. And then like 2 months later, there we were. Oh, okay. Before I made the line, I thought I knew, but like, if anything, I knew somebody. If you were here, you know, you're an Airbus aficionado, or somebody else, but yeah, dude, you really screwed that one up. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, dude? School really kicking your butt? Hey, it always kicked my butt. It still does, and I'm not even in school. But so actually, we moved from the apartment, and I got a house. So I got a whole new address. But yeah, now I'm downstairs next to the internet box. It's a hardwired in a house, and it's better. Yeah, all that. All right. Top of drop's right there. Top of descent, top of drop, whatever you'd like to call it. What do we need to be? 2,000. 2,000, so we'll put that in. Because we're going direct. Going direct to the Cancun VOR, but once we get a little closer, we'll give ourselves a good downwind, all that. So we'll do that. An internet box. I'm a modem, right? Modem. Yes, if we could. 40 likes, like our wonderful man, Mr. Porter said, that would be greatly appreciated. Really help a brother out. Yeah, the internet box, dude. It's a box that provides internet, hence the internet box. Innovative, trendsetter around here. So we're going to be staff before we franchise. What? Franchise Starbucks, daycare. Holy cow. Yeah, that's like one of the places, just like working for Google. That's like what that is. Holy cow.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've begun descending to our destination. We're not expecting any delays, so we should have you on the ground in the next 20 minutes or so. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying your tray and handling them with any litter as they come around, it would be most appreciated. And make sure to fasten your seatbelt. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch on to airplane mode until after we have landed. Please note the aircraft toilets are now out of use. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, that's one wild place. I'd love to work there. Take my kid. All right, there, buddy. I'll see you when I get out. One other thing is our runway is, well, there's a couple other things we need to do. 12 left. 9,100 feet. We could take this one, it's twice as long, but I know I landed on this runway here and we taxied over. So for my, this is self-loading cargo. So somehow or other, these guys, I don't really know how to use it yet. So I take it I didn't feed them. See, I didn't feed the passengers, so we're quite pissed. But you can use self-loading cargo, and it's like, I think it's better than PackX. You get a lot more out of it. But yeah, I didn't feed them, so they're quite pissed. They're like, dude, how are you gonna give me a place like this and all that? And you can make your own announcements and all that. I literally just got it. I used my orbs points or something like that. But yeah, so we got that. We're gonna taxi over here. along here. I think it was Charlie 8 is where I landed and walked through old customs there. So we'll use, oh sorry, gotta come back up here. Get this little thing. So we're gonna go Cancun. We'll land on the left side, it's a dry runway. Grab the METAR. Now this one says something different. I'm gonna take what the airplane did. Excuse me, I don't know which one's more accurate, but I'm gonna take that one. If I can find the little thing. There. Our landing weight is 33.2. So at this point, I'll tell you 7.6, 34, 35, 36, 40, 40.8. I told you, I was never accused of being the smart one. There, boost medium. Actually, we could do that. That's really good. There. And it's not max, I don't use all of it, but do that. And, oh, look at that. Good day. Good day in the office. Coolio. You on before I forget. Okay, you on before I forget. We'll go low. Cool. Beautiful. Finally coming into sight. Seen enough water, right? Enough is enough. I don't blame you. Oh. There's one other thing. In here, with menu, config, controls, up, sites, there. I think you want it as lighter controls. So what I read is if you use lighter controls, that's if you have like the TCA side stick or just your normal run-of-the-mill joystick. And the non one is if you have one like B1 has, like a HOTUS or whatever it is that is basically a one-for-one replica of an Airbus. But they said most of us just keep it on how I had it, but I wanted to make sure mine had it from the jump. 8.6. Oh, give me a minute. Get your panties in a bunch. There we go. So yeah, probably when we hit this 15-mile mark, we'll do that. So 15, we'll come down with. Yep, that was it. Although I wasn't in the window. Little weasel Skylar had the window. Ungrateful little booger. Let's see. So keep in mind, this is a 320. I was in a 321, but on the way there, I was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was business class, so there's only 2 seats. So me and Skylar sat together. That was roughly our view. And then on the way back, we had business class again, and we sat in the first row. And I sat in the aisle next to this wonderful old lady, and and I had a baby, so I had that one. Skylar sat, or Warden sat here. Skylar sat over there, and she got air sick. So over there, tucked in the corner, she's let loose. Oh, poor kid. But yeah, daughter of a pilot, she's getting sick on a plane. Stinking weasel. Whoops. Alright, yeah. Pause the tunes here. And cool. Come on, airplane. I mean, I should have been on it, but come on. Come on. That's a write-up. That's a write-up. Beautiful. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Then I wonder. I know you could use this from the sky, like get your gate all signed up. Oh, okay.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
Well, ain't that something? It's not a gate. Says we're delayed. Yeah, we are. Oh, man. Wow, for being so unsatisfied, people said that they enjoyed the flight. Okay. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please make sure you are seated with your belts fastened and your trays in the upright position. Any items should be safely stored, and remember to turn off all electronic devices until after landing. Thank you.
So it says reduce vertical speed. That's pretty interesting. So we must have fell out the sky so quick that the airplane cabin pressure didn't keep up. Interesting. Sheesh. Yeah, we definitely fell out the sky on that one. Holy cow. what do you say? When I was on my cruise selling Cozumel, we had a Mexican government 738 fly right behind the ship. And once we were back in Mobile, we had a T6. What? During the cruise, we had one of their performers get evac. Oh, what? That's crazy. That's wild. Actually, on my way out of Cancun, I saw the Mexican Air Force 738, which was pretty cool. Was pretty cool. I'll upload it to Discord, so that way, when we land, I'll show you. Where is it? There's this one. There's that baby. There. I'll upload 2 photos. Cool. Forgot about this. Well, at the shops there was an SR-22 that flew over. Oh, what? That's so cool. That is so cool. I'll bring this in. So almost there. Almost at 15. And for our arrival. Owen, what's going on, dude? How are you, bro? Hopefully all is well with you, sir. Doing well. Oh, I am. The last Grand Prix was amazing. I thought so, at least. I had a really enjoyed that one. Oh boy, what the hell just happened? Oh, thank God. The hell just happened? Had those passengers in the back going haywire. And it just took the airplane for a spin, too. I don't know. I have no idea. Here we go. Finally starting in Sandy City. Good luck. Good luck. Alright. Oof. That honestly scared me. 2, 2, 2. Giving a heart. It really is. Like, what in God's name was that? Alright. Isla Mujeres. Oh, shoot. Turn that down, sorry. So there's the island. Isla Mujeres. Here. We'll go over all the good stuff here in just a minute. Make that turn. Well, Shaq, the dog died on Tuesday. But I'm still getting over it. With God's help. Hell, dude, I am so sorry to hear that. I had a childhood dog that when he passed, I thought my world stopped because he was like from 3 to 14. He was my best friend. I know what you're going through. Like, some people say dogs are just animals. That is so not true. Dogs are literally man's best friend. Dogs are part of your family. But just know, he's not. He or she, they're not suffering anymore. So keep that in mind. Let's go not that far. He's not suffering anymore or anything like that. So you can just rest assured knowing. I guarantee you, he had a good life. I read this somewhere. dogs may only be here for part of our life, but we're there for all of theirs. So, you know, just remember that you gave that dog a good life, and somehow dogs trans into the next dog. Like my last dog is definitely part of my current dog. Like there is traits of my last dog, and I'm sure there'll be traits of Aspen in another dog. But definitely, I'm so sorry to hear that, and you know, hopefully that beautiful dog's looking down on you. There we go. There's some resorts. There we go. Look at all that. Some down here. Over there. That's actual Cancun itself. Oh yeah. Right, dude. Quite honestly, you never know what you're gonna get in these streams, man. You could laugh your tail off, or you might cry. You might cry your eyes out. You never know. That's just the journey of an oatmeal stream, bro. All right, let's almost. We'll make our turn in here. When we come over the land, we'll bust this turn here. Yeah, I'm ready for the Mexican GP too, for sure. For sure, he had a good life, and he gave me an amazing life. See, that's the good thing about dogs. My dog is awesome. She's up there. She is 8, but she still acts like a pup. And we took her to the vet. She's a good health, a little weasel. For as many socks as she eats, she's in good health. Yes, yeah. So I was on vacation. Where's the island? There, I was like in this area here. Yeah, I was literally there. That's the crazy thing is I was there. I'll make this turn. Yeah, so let's see. We look on here real quick. Yeah, like this is literally the area. Like there's the island. I was just over here. The urban zone. So over here, like to work here, you actually have to have a card, like a badge. Like it's gated. Like we went through a gate. You know, the drivers they showed the people their badge and they let them in. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? That's how y'all get down here? Oh, oops. We cranked that turn a little too much. We'll go on like a 2. There we go. I was seeing this. I'm like, oh, shoot. There. Yes, we're going to land here in about 5 minutes. Less. Start slowing down. Oh, shoot. I knew something felt wrong. There. I'm like, man, this just seems so wrong, and that's why. I told myself, yeah, I gotta program this, and then I never did. And falling out of the sky. Here we go. We're winging it. We got this. Lights are good. We'll blame FO wrong side there. He was supposed to get us, but when his missus called, it threw us all off, right? Because he was getting yelled at. I was having flashbacks of my own time. Like, damn, did I do everything I was supposed to do? So it threw us all off. Airport's over here under this something. I wish. Here's one thing. In this update, everything is good. The one thing I wish, really bad, they turned down the wind volume and they turn up the engines. I hear so much wind to engine ratio, it's like sickening. Now, I'm not saying I need to like be deafened by engine, but like all I hear is wind and then more wind. I've turned down every setting I can think of, and it's just not enough. Oh, dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you were in here, I could have took a nap. Like, but I'll tell you, when the women start to call in, all bets are off, dude. Life flashes before our eyes. You know, you get nightmares and tremors. Like, you start to twitch. It's brutal. Like, I'm not scared of much, but when that lady gives me the side eye, oh boy. Oh boy, I start shaking like a stripper. So much for good visibility. Kind of help ourselves out here. We'll go 180. We'd get cleared. The approach. Not gonna lie, I took a nap while stream, not because boring. Dude, I could do the same thing, man. Like, and we were in cruise most of the time. But you're here for the good part. Flaps or gear down. Flaps 3.
Cap crew seats for landing, please.
Flaps full, and I'm gonna have to really do something about this one. There. Help us out, or else we'll never catch up. We're already super behind the 8 ball there on my behalf. Come on. We're at 6, 3 miles. We gotta get back on it. 3 miles. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's 3,000.
1,000.
There. Whew. Oh, yeah, we're going around. Gear up, flaps, and 3,000. I don't know a lot like that. To me, one, it wasn't right, and two, as you can hear, our engines finally spooling up like there's no tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you might have noticed, we did in fact abort our landing attempt just there. We decided it would be safer to try to circle around to try again. Hopefully the winds will be on our favour a little bit more this time, and we'll get you safely on the ground as soon as possible. So in the meantime, if you could just keep your belts fastened, and we'll make another attempt in a few moments. Thank you.
Yeah, to me that was weird. I don't know why they were working so hard, dude. Gotta activate and confirm. Oh, okay. Perf. I was. At least I thought. Well, that's rather annoying. Oh, okay. Well, I very well may not have been, but I don't know. Hell if I know. Let's see. We'll just, what I'm going to do is just circle back around. 120 south. Let's go this way. Yeah. Yeah, that was more than likely, it was definitely my fault. Like, I'm not even going to say anything other than it was my fault, but I'm not sure. Alright, there's that. We're at 200 flaps. Oh, you'll have to get it all reset now that you would miss. It kicks out. Okay, so go here, and then go there, go there, and then perf. That's in. Spins are still 0. This was 250. So I got all that. We want to go back that way. Yeah. Like that. You were in select mode. Oh, okay. Oh, like manage speed, right? Is what you were saying? Okay, okay. I've been not airbusing it so long that I got myself killed. There. So this will take us here and around. Okay. 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 I now I get it. Now I get it. Appreciate it. Perf. Make sure that's in. And then keep it there. And then once we get on this way, making the turn around, we'll go to manage speed. So basically, I was just telling you guys, we went wrong one way, right? And now that we can't figure out how to land this humdinger, we're gonna turn around. We're gonna land this bad boy on this time. So the airport should be right there. But on the chart, it goes this way. See, like it makes us turn to the left. But on this one, it's got us going the other way. Like, I don't know. Like, see how it has us kind of going that way? Which is weird, but go visual, you can see the airport. Oh, I know, but when I get out here, it's like it gets worse. Like when I go out this way, and then turn around, it's like there's like a haze or something. 239 in Sydney. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hand fly that thing. Oh god, we up here hand fly that thing. Oh yeah. But me, as you just seen, I might not be the guy you want hand flying this thing. Whipping and dipping that thing. Butter, baby. Mario whipping and dipping that thing. Extra butter. There. There we go. From the Cancun VOR. Butter, baby. Oh god. Maybe when I get to here, I can turn around and go direct, as opposed to going all the way. Well, actually, it's not that much farther. I'm not going to screw it up. Extra butter. Oh boy. And it's his dreads that make it. Like if it was any other hairdo, it wouldn't be as funny. But that man's got dreads. Like his dreads are old enough to drink. Like you see them things. No, that's just AI traffic somewhere out there. There he is. Right there he was over there, top corner. Oh, the laugh, yeah. It's like I don't even know how he does it. He's like, butter, baby. Oh god. Oh lord. He sounds like a jackal or something. Yeah, this is exactly what it looked like that day. Just it looked like flying through a thing of mashed potatoes. Oh lord. Oh. Butter, baby. I gotta stop. Oh lord. Or else we're going around again. Oh dude. That's bad. Alright. Alright, landing gear's down, flaps are full, speed brake. It's arm. Memo, ECAM memo, all green, no blue. Get that last little weasel out there. Managed to land with a 19 knot crosswind. Attaboy. Attaboy. Here goes nothing. So yeah, we're definitely doing this backwards. Like, we should have been, like, the loop should have went that way. Well, our loop went this way. This one should have went that way. Oh man, it's pilot deviation all over the place. Golly. Like when you want to talk about pilot deviation, this string is just one giant pilot deviation jokester. Uh-oh. Might have been a passenger. Alright, what we doing? Oh, dude. From the flight deck. Oh, man. It'd be like, what do we got? Soul plane? Whipping and dipping that thing. Man. Look at this thing of cream cheese we're about to fly through. Oh, boy. Oh, and Autoland was actually redone in this update for this airplane. Pretty good, I must say. It's better than what it was. Although yesterday it just about broke my spine. At some point, we'll see a runway. I think it was like 500 feet we saw it last time, so. This METAR's a daggone liar. It says 7 miles visibility, dude. Some at like 8,000, some at like 3,000. It was like cream cheese at 200.
500. Above. Minimum.
Continue. The hell is that? Master caution. Oh nah, I can't, bro. You finna run out of gas, probably.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Well, center line, 0 out of 10. On the runway. Man, who the hell moved the center line on me, bro? Wow. Insert Insert odd music. Alright, interesting. Well, didn't miss, what do you say? Runway in sight. Usairways might be converting to the cost of. Oh yeah, they must. At this rate, like we owe a couple thousand. He said, nice landing, grease mode, minus center line, good landing, good choice on the go around. Why, thank you. Yeah, that center line went Harry Houdini on us. He said, Alakazam, poof, gone. But yeah, it wasn't it wasn't gonna end well if we did that. But appreciate it. We got a little greaser out of it. This music, I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't. But somewhere in here is the settings, right here. Sounds. Yeah, that music's gonna go. And over here is where I parked. He said, we did this thing. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, we just whipped and dipped that thing. Oh, that's crazy. Like, seriousness. We parked next to a Spirit airplane too. We'll park right next to it. We'll park right there. They ought to have. Hold on. Sorry about your ears. 42. Gate 42. So we'll throw some GSX on gate 42. And I had that. That's what I picked. I don't know if I had that, but that's what I picked. I had that to pick. Cool. Check out our landing rate as GSX deboards. But guys, really, truly, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'm not sure when the next stream will be. If it'll be maybe Sunday morning before work. Probably not. I'll probably be like dog tired. So probably sometime on my next day off, which is Monday through Thursday. And then after that, I'll have a new bid at work. So schedule will change a little bit there. But hold on. I got to focus on this because I want this guy to dance when we park. Oh no. No, no. We need perfection so he can dance. Ah! Yes! Whoops. 0.7. Oh no, we're getting it. Because I want this little guy to dance. There. And then here. Come on, come on. Very good. Oh. No, don't tell me. You better dance.
Cabin crew, disarm doors, please.
Are you serious? The other day I parked in Charlotte,
Please open doors, thank you.
and the guy danced. I'm sick. I guess they don't give us a warm greeting here. Anyways, guys, welcome to Cancun. He said, I was looking back, old picture 2018. We had Canadian F-16. Wow. Here.
The boarding requested.
Oh Lord. Right. At least he deboarded. Like, I will give him that, and I appreciate that. But Bob Saget, dude, I want one of these jokers to dance. All right, there we go. Cool. This is a freeware scene too, by the way. If you're ever interested in flying into Cancun, by all means, check it out. Apparently, they use K-loaders. Teach your own. Wow, look at that traffic. Look at that. We done did it, dude. Anyways, we'll grab a quick review of this one. What'd we get? 173. Okay. I mean, for all that it's worth, it's not bad. A 173. And the jet bridge don't reach. Well, if he would have parked this on the line there, look at that. If we would have been parked right, I think the bridge would have reached. But guys, that you got to jump. Hopefully you brought your basketball shoes or at least a good pogo stick, because as you can see, or you can just be like this kid and these people. Yeah. Oh well. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do something fun, do something that you enjoy this weekend. We'll hang out here watching. Well, my God, that's something special. This one, they're very unsatisfied because we were late, but we got a nice landing. So we'll do this maybe. I gotta learn this thing is better. What? Yes. Gone. But anyways, that'll wrap. Whoa. Is that really that Swiss 340 over here? Hold on. Let's just try it this way. Turn on the camera, or on the controller. Come on. Well, ain't that something? No. Oh well. Anyways, I'm out of here. I have to go to bed. It is way past my work bedtime. So, without further ado, enjoy, have a good night, and I will catch you all on the next one.